Cool cats, cool dudes, and Tarak. Welcome to Mr. Tom Talks Wrestling, episode 3 of a show where we talk about professional wrestling, mainly through the medium of a watch-along format. How are you, Mr. Greenwood?
I'm good, Mr. Tom. Great to see you again, you gloriously sloppy, saucy slag, you.
Wonderful. What a wonderful. The king of intros. It's not often I get called a sloppy slag in an intro, but...
Well, tonight's the night, buddy. Tonight's the night. It's your lucky night.
I'm feeling lucky, of course. How is everyone out there? Hello, I'm pretty sure we're getting joined by Ian Pincushion at some point, so that'd be awesome. Obviously, Sam, tell the audience why we're here.
Tonight, everybody, we are here to watch some sweaty, meaty men pumped full of steroids and cocaine slap each other around in various variations of Speedos and other underwear. And they're going to put on a lovely act for us. And there's going to be some fun. And it's WrestleMania 2.
It's the second one, which obviously means the first one was such an unbridled success. Vince McMahon went, yeah, let's do more of that.
Yes, and I have done a little bit of research for this evening, believe it or not. And I was reading that Vince McMahon, as a reaction to a competitor in wrestling on television at that time, I can't remember what they're called. It's a name I couldn't really recognize. Another wrestling company, so to speak.
I believe you're referring to the National Wrestling Alliance or Jim Crockett Promotions, more specifically. But
might have been that, or it might. I can't quite remember what. But I do remember that Vince McMahon, because they set up like their own version of WrestleMania after WrestleMania 1, and they did it in 2 different locations. So Vince McMahon said, right, I'm going to up that. We're going to do better than that. So he decided to do WrestleMania 2 in 3 locations.
Yeah. Otherwise known as basically wrestling's version of Vince doing a My Daddy's Bigger Than Your Daddy, or My Dick's Bigger Than Yours. So to anyone who wonders why 3 locations, why not 2 locations? Because someone else got there first. And Vince McMahon was like, nope, can't be having that.
He was like, okay, you guys did multiple locations. Well, you did 2. Well, we're going to do 3.
And it went so well that the next year, back to 1 location.
Well, I can imagine the logistics and everything behind it was probably a nightmare. And yeah, multiple, there's probably different issues behind it. But yeah, they went back to single venue, didn't they?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, what a venue. I mean, without getting into it, the next year, they literally go to the Pontiac Silverdome? Something like that. But basically, it's an NFL arena, and they fill it.
Yeah.
Really impressive.
It's getting big. It's getting big then, isn't it, by then?
Yeah. So, obviously, I'm ready to go when you are, sir. So,
yes, I have it on 1 second. Should we count down 3, 2, 1?
I'm ready to do that, but first I just want to say hello to 90s Sport Bar, Craig 90, of course, who basically was in here before I saw he was in here at 1 in the afternoon. Very early. Really appreciate.
He was here like lightning through a fucking tree. I tell you what, great to see you, 90. Hope you're well. Hope you're ready for your weekend. You're not getting too sauced. Yep.
I didn't even realise that he'd actually wrote that at 1 in the afternoon. So that was me.
Oh yeah, he was in here well early, wasn't he? Yeah.
But we've got another person here. Look who he is. It's Rosie.
Who's this?
Good evening.
This Rosie person?
Hope you're well, legends. Did you have a good time in Edmonton? I'm unsure on what I thought of that movie, which obviously really means I didn't like it. But it's fine. It's well made and all that. But still.
Pedro, baby. Pedro.
I mean, there was one specific Pedro bit that I actually loved. but kind of spoils it. But still, when you're ready, Sam.
Should we count down?
Yeah, please.
3, 2, 1, play. There we go. WrestleMania 2, baby.
I'm immediately on a 20-second advert because they punished me for trying to be
bloody hell
really good at this.
Okay, well I've paused it at 3 hours and 45 seconds.
No problem. Have you seen Materialists? I have not, mainly because I knew Pedro Pascal was in it.
He's in
He's had a good summer though, because he's in 3 movies that are actually here. 3 hours 52, so in about 5 seconds. Yep.
Here we go.
We're getting sex jazz music.
I haven't got the sound on. New York. Oh, Vince McMahon doing the announcing. Because of course he is, because he's a self-egregious narcissist arsehole.
Yeah, because he gets to introduce it. Much Vince McMahon in the 80s, he wants to be the one that introduced the actual celebrity that's going to do the anthem.
And I do believe we know it's a favourite of Gary, who's going to be doing the national anthem.
Hello to Pincushion. How are you doing? We are underway. If you want to sync up with us, of course. I think it would be the only Pedro movie I'll watch. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's probably good, but I'm not going to watch it. Gary, how are you doing?
Hello. Hi, Gary.
Jesus Christ. He literally burned his throat to try and introduce Ray Charles.
I actually heard him through your stream. Through your microphone.
He's outright. His voice is the worst and the best thing of wrestling, because when he gets into something, it just destroying his own vocal cords, but it's his actual voice. Ian getting a hello, and so is Rollins, whoever that is. Oh,
Rollins.
by the way, Gary's here. No, Rollins. What did you guys have for dinner? I had a microwave butter chicken.
Ooh, sneaky. I just fried up some chicken with basically added some chicken and put some noodles in it. Fried up some chicken noodles. It's all right. Ray Charles singing his heart out. Got no clue what anyone looks like.
Ray Charles is like, I hope I'm doing well. He's looking over like, does it sound like the money's hitting my account?
I'll tell you what, his jacket's so loud you might actually see it.
That's the first one of the evening, folks. That's the first one.
Wasn't that bad. We might get worse.
I'm hoping it will, Sasha, spending too, because Herbert hasn't found the stream yet. And he's going to
Herbert couldn't find his own arsehole in the dark, could he?
I mean, I'm not disagreeing.
Go on, Ray. Sing it, baby. Sing it, baby. Sing it like you mean it.
They're like, they're seeing the Spurs. America.
Well, they're showing all the brilliant, lovely pictures of America and stuff.
Rosie is being polite about our dinner.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Thank you, Rosie. Nice.
That's the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia.
Yeah. We're going there, obviously, at some point.
Capitol Hill. Statue of Liberty.
Oh, might as well show it, because obviously it's in our background, obviously. This is the VHS cover, which is basically the background. but we are also in the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum, which I believe is the home of the New York Islanders of the National Hockey League.
Yep, that's going to be out in Long Island somewhere, I think.
Yeah, because I tried to get an image of it from 1986, and I'm not certain this is 1986, but I know it's not recent. Because I've seen what this arena looks like now, and basically it looks like very nice, let's just say, in comparison.
It's just a circular building, isn't it? Yeah,
Ian, we are currently at 2:55 and 50 seconds. Hulk Hogan's on screen, and they're giving America effects, fireworks effects. Of course, how
lovely of Ian to join us for another watch along. What a lovely fella that Ian is.
So 2:55 and 28 seconds are left. Ray Charles has just finished, and everyone is giving him applause.
I like the way they put him in like his own little platform with a barrier around him because he's blind.
Yeah. Okay, Mean Gene's back.
Mean Gene in Oakland. He's in Chicago.
They're actually going over to Chicago, from what I can tell. Or, sorry, Rosemont, Illinois. It's not Chicago. But we're going to have 30 years of basically them going, it is definitely Chicago, despite the fact that it's not, as we do every week. Roddy Piper's been interviewed.
Yep, Roddy Piper.
And, well, I guess it's not that racist because Netflix haven't cut it out. But he does do stuff that Netflix and the WWE Network absolutely got rid of.
Well, it doesn't look sexually homosexual at all, does it? The way that guy behind him with the curly hair is massaging him.
Bob Orton's just making sure that he's all right.
Yeah, the way he's looking at him with those eyes.
Hulk Hogan used to be Yugoslavian until he became a baker.
It's true.
Which is
true
a Rosie
facts.
Hogan fact.
It's true.
True Hulk Hogan facts. Definitely true.
That guy never told a lie.
That man's never lied in his life, apart from all the lies he's told in his life. Good old Piper from Scotland. So Mr. Herbert's watching along as well. That's pretty awesome. How you doing, Mr. Herbert, in all seriousness?
Big up, he is.
That wasn't a bit racist. Oh, here we are. We're back in New York. With
look, Oddjob's back. Oddjob's back. He's still got his hat on. He hasn't got rid of his hat yet, which is good, I suppose.
Oh, that hat's welded onto his head for years. Rosie said, Hulk Hogan wants you to know he's always honest, brother.
True. True. Very true.
I'm also not bad, Rosie. Not too bad, Rosie, says Pincushion. Hope you are also. And Rosie responds with, is Anthony, lock up your grands.
Yep. Lock up all your grands. They're going to get scammed. Is Mr. Wonderful basically a Temu version of Ric Flair?
That's a fair point. Some would argue he's a Timo version of Hogan because he's also lives in the gym.
Yeah.
But he is not a bad wrestler. to be fair to him. But at the same point, he's obviously not Hogan. And Anthony responds to Rosie with, no, that's Sam's job, Rosie.
Scamming all the grannies.
So we've got Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff versus Don Muraco with Mr. Fuji.
Oh, that was a good body slam.
I'm gonna have to find the clip of them doing Fuji Vice, of basically their knockoff of Miami Vice. And it works because they are so ill-suited for it. Can you imagine Mr. Fuji solving crimes in Miami?
That'd be awesome.
It is awesome. It's the best. Rosie with, yeah, Sam's, lock up the grannies so they don't get conned by. I never needed that double glazing, and you fucking know it, Andy.
That and those extra roof tiles. The extra.
You never know. You never know.
The extra
But
fence.
they did know. Question for Mr. Tom. Look at Sam. Do you reckon he looks like the modern day of Freddie Mercury?
Once again, I think Weir's is just a walking Specsavers advert.
I think he looks more like Mr. T in comparison than
I'm closer to Mr. T than Freddie Mercury.
But, keep them coming, Mr. Herbert. Orndorff has got him in a wrist lock for some reason. And Don Muraco is basically, he's laying there looking up him, doing his, oh, it's WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania face. I thought they'd pixelated the wobbly boobs. They didn't need the roof tiles because they lived in a thatched cottage.
Exactly. That's the kind of scamming he does. That's the level of scamming.
Vince McMahon living his dream of being on commentary with the wife of the man that owns NBC.
Yeah. Getting in with all the slags.
The lady on commentary with him just said Mr. Wonderful's using some ancient Chinese techniques.
Wow. So does she know anything about what she's talking about, or is she just there because she has money?
Oh, because basically they do a show called Saturday Night Main Event whenever Saturday Night Live is not on. Obviously, wrestling is a big deal. But the wife of the boss of NBC that decided that has basically been put on commentary, and Vince McMahon's like, yeah, we'll let her talk to the audience.
Yeah, exactly. She's the wife of the boss.
Basically. Apart from Linda McMahon, who actually is the wife of their boss, but still.
Oh, they're having a little bit of a grapple outside the ring here. I must say, bold choice of trunks there by Mr. Wonderful with the white there, so I hope he doesn't get any skid marks.
This is how you start. You should start every WrestleMania with basically fighting outside the ring. And then the referee just disqualifies everyone because it's stupid.
Oh, he's got the chair out. Who's he going to bash? Who's he going to bash with the chair? Mr. Wonderful's got the chair. Always throwing a chair back in the ring.
Mr. Fuji threatening him with his cane. Throw that in.
Is Mr. Fuji like the manager then?
I believe, ostensibly, yeah. Mr. Fuji gets around, let's just say. Over this timeline, Mr. Fuji goes from wrestler to wrestler. I mean, they all do, but yeah. Let's just say Mr. Fuji goes from poor client to even poorer client. He is the worst manager ever until he settled on one guy that actually was half decent.
Mr. Fuji, I mean, bloody hell, what character comes in looking like? Odd job.
But if we pretended this was real, he is a terrible business manager.
Yeah.
But for me, it's very funny, obviously, because they just Vince McMahon's like, yeah, we'll put Mr. Fuji out in Miami solving crimes. Because why not?
Mr. Fuji in Miami solving crimes. What a show that would be.
Anthony's just got a new job selling dartboards to the blind community, and Ray Charles was on 10 minutes ago.
Ray Charles was the sponsor. He was the celebrity sponsor of that.
Howard Finkel was basically going, what the fuck is the announcement? Who won? None of them. Oh God, this is always death.
And he's going to announce that he's now the latest member of the Hair Club for Men. What are you looking at?
I know you can hear something, but there's nothing happening. Oh, Mr. T's doing his thing. And Joe Frazier's there for some reason.
And some midget.
I believe
just standing there, like pretending to massage his arm. He's obviously been brought in for about $5 for the night.
Rosie says, Hulk Hogan wants you to know that Ray Charles isn't blind. Ray Charles made him blind.
George Steele, the animal.
The other Mr. T is now in the chat, which obviously means Mr. Tarak is here. How are you doing, sir?
Big up Tarak. Big up Tarak, you saucy slag.
And Pincushion with his Mr. Tiny.
Mr. Tiny, yeah. The animal guy looks like he looks like he's another villain from a Bond movie.
I believe he's in the movie Ed Wood.
All right, is he the guy who plays one of the actors, like the monster actors?
I believe so.
Yeah.
We've got Slag. I wonder who Miss George the Animal Steele is fighting. Oh my God, it's the Macho Man.
Ooh, yeah. Dig it.
Well, hey, hide your pineapples. Masood is in the building.
He'll throw pineapples at you if you're not careful.
He really would. Is Elizabeth in her WrestleMania dress?
Yep.
Debatable. Let's find out. Pincushion wants to know whose granddad is he? I actually told director John that we'd have George the Animal Steele on this episode, and I was unsure if you'd actually know who he was, but John was aghast at the thought that you might not. He was like, how can Sam not know George the Animal Steele is? He's obviously from his era.
Nope. Never seen him before in my life. Apart from in the Ed Wood. I do think he might have been in the Ed Wood movie. Yeah, I can recognise him from that.
So I'll come back to that, Mr. Herbert. So Rosie was thinking about you when Bruges destroyed the Ibrox inbreds. I should have looked over that before pressing transferring.
Bloody hell, the fur on his back.
Yes, I was going to say, this is a man that you don't forget him in a hurry. I thought that was the back of Sam Greenwood, but it was George the Animal Steele, which then Tarak follows up with, I'm hairier than George the Animal. It's like,
fucking hell, Tarak.
I'm not going to ask you to prove it. But yes, Randy Savage managed to liberate the belt from Tito Santana, if I'm not mistaken. And then he basically holds it hostage for quite a while. But George Animal still naturally wants to...
What the fucking hell is he doing?
To my understanding, he's quite smitten on Elizabeth, which doesn't make Randy Savage very happy.
You stupid dance. There's like fucking intimidating dance moves.
Tarek's got an answer for that. He said he's not evolved.
Well, at least it keeps you warm in the winter, doesn't it?
I strongly suspect it will. Especially if you're living up north, you can need it.
Yeah. So nothing's happened yet. They just chased. Oh, he's grabbed him now.
Who wasn't smitten with Miss Elizabeth back then? That's a fair point, Tarek. I'll give you that. It's a fair point. And Masood, I thought you was a good guy. And you're coming for me? Sleep with one eye open. Pincushion with a claim here where George Animal Steel is waxed smooth below his waist. It's probably true. And warm in winter, sweatier in the summer.
Bloody hell. Does Tarak play like the... Is he play like the bear down the local theatre or something?
Was in the episode of Game of Thrones when they had the bear pit.
Oh, well, this animal guy's getting stomped on now by Randy Savage.
Yep, Savage got him trapped in the ropes and he's taking full advantage of it.
This guy just did... This guy was fucking useless. He just does some flopping around and now he's just flopping through the fucking ropes. Oh, at least he managed to first time.
Managed to push him out over the rope with his kick out to give him his due. But I think this is more showing that Savage is very good at this kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, Savage can really put on a show. This other guy just flops around like a dead fish.
Exactly right. And Taraka's referencing himself as Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
Savage is now hiding under the ring for some reason.
Yeah, why not? Why not hide under the ring?
Oh,
talking about hiding in rings. How's we ears doing?
Blopping through the ropes was proper 80s wrestling. It's true, actually, to be fair to him.
He's just biting. All this guy does is bite him.
Yeah. Apparently, he was an English teacher. In his, I'll say, his actual job.
Well, yeah, because I mean, looking at going by this, it doesn't look like wrestling's his day job. Oh, Savage has got some flowers now. He's slapping him in the face with some flowers.
Savage started biting Savage again for some reason. Well, I know the reason.
I think this guy needs some serious help. All he does is bite him.
That doesn't look suspicious at all. Did you manage to get more cans from Amazon? I managed to get I got 48 cans in a I think they did it in like threes and threes and threes. It was good. 6 and 6 and 6. So I don't know why I said 3. Yeah,
well, the animal's taking the turnbuckle apart now. He's got all the stuffing out of the turnbuckle.
He thought Savage was a good meal. Oh, he started eating the turnbuckle. Yeah, of course he has.
Does this animal guy actually do any wrestling, or does he just walk around ripping things up and biting people?
Oh yeah, that's his act. Like he is genuinely like a savage, or he's portrayed as a savage. She's like, please don't touch me, George. Tarek heard that they dipped the turnbuckle in a korma sauce.
Yeah.
I'll try it. I would definitely try it. If it was dipped in that. Savage has gone up top. Flying elbow. Yep.
Oh. Managed to kick out.
Didn't expect that. But his bum is as smooth as a nectarine. Ian firing out some wild claims about George the Animal Steele. And I'll say that, but he's probably right, based on you can actually see the line where they've obviously started shaving him.
Well, he needs to have his bum shaved, doesn't he, for all the slapping around. Well, he managed to pin him there then.
He did. Savage is like, Liz, let's get out of here.
Get out of here, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. Is the nectarine smooth? Says Rosie.
So to console himself, the animal is eating the other turnbuckle now. Right, okay, this guy's definitely not mentally ill at all.
He's getting his money's worth. Let's play a game basically called Are They Still Alive?
Oh, I like the pin in replay. Looks like he's just doing a missionary basically.
George Animal Steele died in 2017.
Oh, the animal's gone after the referee now with some of the turnbuckle stuffing, as you do on a Friday night.
He died from kidney failure, and basically, he's one of the few wrestlers that basically didn't die from complications of steroid use.
Well, there's not many of them around.
That's true. Hulk Hogan invented Satsumas.
He did.
100%.
He also invented pistachio nuts.
Miss Melina with hello all, and specifically to Mr. Tom, Sammy G, and Rosie. How you doing?
Big up, Miss Melina. Good to see you.
Great to see you, of course, in all seriousness. We're now getting an interview from Mean Gene Oakland back in Chicago where they're talking about the NFL versus WWF Battle Royal, which is a thing that definitely happens. And I'm making it sound like sarcastic, like it doesn't, but it does happen. Pincushion said that'll make a nice screenshot to send to Viz in their up the arse corner.
Yeah. Did look like Randy Savage was doing a missionary in the pin there.
The talent has arrived for Miss Melina, of course, and a nectarine is a smooth peach, which Rosie says nectarines are bumpy.
Please not think smooth as in to feel, not as in like straight.
Pincushion with hello, Miss Melina.
Ian's done his fair few nectarine feels.
100%, totally buy it. Vince McMahon is out sitting having a chat with his boss's wife. Oh, look, it's Susan St. James.
Does she actually know anything about wrestling?
I believe this is probably the first time she's ever watched it, and they're getting her to talk about it. I do know that she was in a show called Kate and Ali. Other than that, I know nothing about her.
It makes just no sense. I mean, it makes no sense having her. I mean, why? Surely they could have got someone else. Was this because Jesse Ventura's at one of the other locations, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah. That's basically, you've hit the nail on the head. Basically, because they need 3 different commentary teams, that's why you've got Vince plus celebrity. For example, Susan James was in a film called mainly known for Kate and Ali, actually, to be fair. She played the Kate in Kate and Ali. She also was in a 2011 episode of Suits.
Of course she was a slag.
I do that nod as if like I didn't know what Suits was. Suits is very good, to be fair to it. I enjoyed it.
I must admit, I sort of I mean, I did like it. I haven't seen all of it yet. I think I sort of got to season 6. I think I got to season 6 or 7. And then from there, I got a bit bored with it because it just basically felt like the same thing. When you're watching it, like on like what's it called, like binge watching it, like one episode after the other, it does feel very samey. Each of the many of the episodes are very similar in their formula and like the way what happens. But it is good though. I mean, as any series has got Wendell Pierce in it, it's going to be great. The Bunk. I mean, come on, the Bunk.
The Bunk is the king. He's the king of TV.
I love him.
Bunk.
I love him.
Bunk. But also, we need to herald that obviously Jake the Snake Roberts has entered the timeline.
He has, and he's playing some he's not playing, sorry. I mean, he's wrestling some random guy called George Wells.
George Wells, who's almost certainly not going to reappear in the podcast. So this should tell you how well this one's going to go for George Wells. But obviously, the real function of this is to set up Jake the Snake Roberts. I
do believe, because I was reading some fun facts about this WrestleMania 2, and I read that Jake the Snake Roberts had only made his official on television debut in a main thingy only 3 weeks before.
Yeah. This is his first event. Well, a lot of them is their first event, but obviously, as you're getting to, this is his first mass exposure. And they're going all out because they are going to show you why he's called Jake the Snake. And I'm telling you this as if he's going to whip his penis out or something. That's not true. That's not PG.
Jake the Snake.
Hulk Hogan was the person to grope a nectarine.
He did. He absolutely did. He did grope a nectarine. He also groped a pistachio nut.
That's true. What snack have you got, Sam?
I got these crisps. They're cheddar and spring onion flavour, and they're very nice. It's a Norwegian brand.
This is very generous of George Wells, of Jake the Snake, because they're actually making it look mildly competitive, which they shouldn't. And it absolutely, he has no business being in there with Jake the Snake Roberts, but still.
Cheddar and spring onion flavour. Called Sirloin's chips. Okay. Really nice. Very nice. Very tasty. Tasty, as Tarek would say. Tasty. Come from Manchester there. Fucking tasty, lad.
Miss Molina has said hello back to Pink Cushion, and Rowdy responds with, "They look nice, Sam."
Oh, very nice. They're very, very tasty. You've got loads of good flavour.
Oh, that's the end of it. Has to be.
I suppose I give them a good solid 19 on the dildo scale. 19 dildos.
All talents from Bolton. I believe that is.
Oh, from Bolton. Oh, it's even worse from Bolton. From Manchester, you get me. You get me, lad. You get me.
Jake Roberts has won, and we're now going to find out why they call him Jake the Snake.
Jake the Snake Roberts, he brought his snake. He's taken his snake out, and by his snake, we do not mean his penis. And now he's going to attempt to use the python that, again, is not his penis, to wrap it around George Wells and strangle him. Let's hope George Wells doesn't have a snake phobia.
Wouldn't you know it that whenever Jake Roberts gets into a feud of wrestlers, have a guess what his opponent tends to be afraid of more than anything?
I like how George Wells is pretending to froth from the mouth.
Yeah, they're acting like he's got the venom poisoning despite he's clearly not being bit. But let's be fair, Sam. There is a episode where there is a snake bite, and it's outrageous.
Well,
it's definitely something that happens.
I mean, if you're bringing a snake in the ring, something like that could happen, couldn't it? I suppose.
It's true. Annie Herbert is in here with 19 dildos. That's not bad.
It is definitely not bad.
Pincushion with "There's no venom."
Pincushion is our resident snake expert.
There's no snake bite either. But yeah, I think this has done a good job of basically, oh my god, he's actually got a real snake. That's a quiet night for you, Anthony. The 19 dildos, which are not bad. And obviously, we're back to Vince and Susan St. James.
Back with Susan. Who the fuck are you? That's what I'm...
She had the look of a woman who's like, I can't wait till I get to leave.
She's like, yeah. I mean, you could just tell she's got no idea what she's doing, really. But yeah, she's like, yeah.
I'll give her a due. She's at least trying to pass off like she's remotely interested.
Yeah. So I'm reading. I've got some fun facts here about WrestleMania 2. The first one I got here is it was the only WrestleMania held on a Monday.
It's true.
It's a funny day to hold a WrestleMania, you would think, isn't it? A Monday.
It really is, yeah. Because usually they would have it on Sunday night. But obviously that's changed. Since they've now started doing 2 nights of WrestleMania, do Saturday and Sunday. But you're right. Monday, obviously it's the infancy of pay-per-view. They don't really know what the right night to do it is. Oh, Bob Orton's attacking Mr. T.
I think that's a replay, isn't it? A replay from WrestleMania 1. Yeah.
In the lead up, they're going to do a 10-round boxing match, apparently.
Yes, and I got an interesting fact about this. Tom, would you like to hear the interesting fact?
I'd love to hear your slew of interesting facts. Thank you, Mr. Greenwood.
Well, you're very welcome, Mr. Tom. So, Roddy Piper had his hands taped while making fists. So, I'm going to read this. 1 year after WrestleMania 1, Piper still had little time for Mr. T and his non-wrestler status. Mr. T nearly walked out before the original event in '85, fearing that Piper and Paul Orndorff might shoot on him.
Yeah.
There was reason to believe that Piper, a legit amateur boxer in his youth, might uncork some stiff shots at the television icon in their boxing match and embarrass him before the world. Ordinarily, a boxer's hand is taped while open. In Piper's case, WWE officials had him make fists, then wrap them with athletic tape. The apparent idea was that once Piper slid his hands into the gloves, he couldn't reach the end of the glove with his closed hands, and his punches would then be less damaging, cushioned by the empty front end of the mitts.
I can totally believe they would do that because they probably feared that he might kill Mr. T.
Because he was legitimately a decent amateur boxer, Piper. Yeah. So it says here at the end, the situation actually caused Piper to struggle a bit when slamming Mr. T to end the fight, feeling awkward in clinching his opponent thanks to his balled up hands. So he's trying to grab and pick up Mr. T with like balled fists inside the gloves.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers, wow.
Joan Rivers, pre-Celebrity Apprentice.
I'm thrilled to be at WrestleMania 2. Joan Rivers, very well-known entertainer and comedian.
She's definitely a character, is old Joan. Pincushion with Get Some Nuts. 1985. What a terrible year that was. Rosie straight in there with the music. I agree. To which Annie Herbert said, no, I was terrible, Rosie. And then it was terrible. You probably were terrible in 1985, to be fair.
So, Roddy Piper, he disappeared from WWE for 4 months after this.
That doesn't surprise me because he's basically getting jabs from, he's getting basically offers from Hollywood.
So he disappears for 4 months and doesn't reappear until August.
I can totally believe that because obviously a lot of wrestlers will disappear. Like Hogan disappears over the summer every year. Cut long story short. Because of course he does, brother. I actually didn't realise that Joan Rivers was the ring announcer for the boxing. I had her down for doing something in the main event with Hogan, but obviously not. That was my fault. Rosie questioning it, Herbert's claims, by saying Andy was terrible in 86, 87 and 88.
Very possible. Very possible.
I mean, you're letting him off a bit there because 1993 Andy Herbert exists. They've really not got down the lighting of the crowd at the moment, though, have they? Like, at this point, it's basically still like bingo hall mentality of like, that when they put the spotlight on Joan Rivers, it's like, yeah, but you want to make it feel like a big time event, and that's not happening. Susan James hopes that the referees will be keeping their eyes open.
Who's this mafia-looking guy? I've seen him before. He's like a trainer, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a legitimate boxing trainer. He's Lou something. I've got it written down. Let me find it.
I'm sure I recognise him. I've seen him be a trainer.
He is a legitimate boxing trainer. His name is... I noted it down when I was doing the YouTube stream. Lou Duva. D-U-V-A. Lou Duva. Mr. Testicle. And Pete Cushion follows it up with Lou Brush.
Brush.
Lou Brush. Very good.
Oh, Mr. Tiny's there.
Mr. Tiny is back for WrestleMania 3 because they do a spoiler, a six midget tag team match.
Oh, dear.
And I'm pretty sure he's in it. Has Mr. T's star power waned within a year? Like, I'm wondering.
Still prime A-team stuff and that, isn't it?
Because obviously we're like 3 or 4 years past Rocky 3 at this point.
Yeah, but I think he's still doing A-team, isn't he? I think.
You are probably right, to be fair.
I pity the fool.
I'm loving the thought when Vince McMahon's like pitching this as an idea, and Roddy Piper's like, "Cool, who's going to be the commentator for my boxing match?" And he's like, "Yeah, Susan St. James." Roddy Piper's like, "Sorry, what? Sorry, what?
Who? Who's that? Susan who?
Susan St. James."
Susan St. James? Who's that? I bet he said. I bet that's what he said.
Yeah. He's like, I'm sorry, what? The A-Team lasted from 1983 to 1987.
Yeah.
What's the ugly man with the perm called? I believe that is Bob Orton.
Bob Orton, the father of Randy Orton.
Bob Orton there? I'm sure Bob Orton is there. Yeah, Cowboy Bob is there. I know I've said this every single week, but at the same point, it's like you take one look at Cowboy Bob and you're like, how the hell did that man sire Randy Orton? How the hell does he produce Randy Orton? How? But so confused. Joe Rivers is dead. That's true. She is.
She is dead. She has been dead a while, hasn't she?
I'm surprised Melissa Rivers isn't there. Mr. T's positively shitting himself at this point, I suspect, because he's thinking at any point Roddy Piper just going to randomly decide to kill him. I know he plays a tough man on TV and in movies and all that, but Roddy Piper would absolutely batter him if he wanted to, I suspect.
Well, you can tell that Roddy Piper, he knows how to box a little bit.
Yes, he's actively trying to be worse at boxing than he really is.
Yeah. You can see he's like missing punches.
Yeah.
On purpose.
He's throwing punches so slow that you can't not duck them.
Yeah.
If I was alive at the time, I mean, I was alive at the time, but I'd be watching this thinking, why have you booked this?
It's like, it's a bit random, isn't it? It's like, why are they boxing each other?
Like, have you done it to try and make it seem like more equal for Mr. T? But it's like, just, I doubt there was a clamour from the audience at the time sitting there going, I really want to see Mr. T in a wrestling ring boxing.
I suppose they had a bit of a conflict going, didn't they? From the first one, from the first WrestleMania.
I definitely did. You're right.
So it's probably like, yeah, let's make them box each other and make it entertaining. And
Pincushion with Joan Rivers is a bit random. 100% correct.
It is a bit random, isn't it?
It's very random. Like, what connection has Joan Rivers got to anything? But that applies to all the celebrities at WrestleMania. It's like they're there because people know who they are, presumably.
Yeah. Oh, they're going at it after the ring. I mean, after the bell.
Yeah. Mr. T's trying to get to Piper while secretly thinking, I don't want to hit Piper too hard because I'd like to leave the arena alive.
Yeah.
But actually, I want to give my MVP of the first hour of WrestleMania to Susan St. James because she's literally just gone, oh, I'm a wreck.
I'm a wreck. That's the first bit of truth, isn't it?
I thought you guys did Joan Rivers a few times. That's really more of an Annie Herbert question, I would imagine.
He likes the grannies. Herbert likes the grannies.
I thought you guys had said Joan Rivers a few times. Yes, Joan Rivers is at WrestleMania 2 as the special guest ring announcer. She gets on the microphone, says hello, and then basically reads from the card and says, "Here comes Mr. T. And here comes Roddy Piper," and that's it. Give me my money. It's actually really easy money for a celebrity, to be fair.
It is.
You should see some of the names they give that duty to over the years. It's really impressive. But she is dead. Yes, that is true. Some people would say that Joan Rivers was killed by WrestleMania 2.
I wonder if Rosie thinks we're actually watching a live thing and not something from 1985.
Well, Joan Rivers was on WrestleMania 2, and then 28 years later, she died. She died in September of 2014. That's true. Actually, Ian's right and I'm wrong. She did name the celebrity judges as well.
Well, Mr. Pedantic had to point that out.
He did. But I thought it was live.
Well, you're dead wrong there, aren't you? You're dead wrong there, aren't you?
I was actually really surprised that the cause of death of Joan Rivers wasn't being on Celebrity Apprentice, but it turned out it was complications and stopping breathing.
Well, that's normally going to kill you, isn't it, when you stop breathing?
Yeah. Officially, she died from brain damage caused by a lack of oxygen, according to the New York City Medical Examiner's Office. Mr. T is down.
Mr. T is down. He's been knocked down by Roddy Piper.
Susan James is sat there. The subtitle for me is coming up. I am shocked. She's shocked that a professional wrestler beat the shit out of Mr. T. Not pedantry. I'm commenting on her hard work.
True, she's been doing some real hard work.
I thought there was a Joan Rivers impersonator. Now, let me try and get a photo of Joan Rivers from WrestleMania 2 so you can actually see what she looked like in 1986. That's an image. I don't have that show up. But that Joan Rivers.
Yeah.
Looking like everyone's aunt.
Yeah, looking like she's a librarian.
Yeah. Apparently, she did do a lot of promotional stuff for this show, though. Like having Hulk Hogan as a guest on something she was doing or something like that.
Yeah. There'd be a lot of cross promotions, wouldn't there?
That is a niche job. That's true. Hulk Hogan, I don't know if we mentioned it, for WrestleMania 1, the night before WrestleMania 1, Hulk Hogan and Mr. T hosted Saturday Night Live, which arguably is quite a good.
Yeah, I mean that's going to be a huge promotion for them, isn't it? When they do that.
Yeah, good idea in hindsight. Smoking Joe Frazier is in there, being the corner man, and so is the Haiti Kid. That's a niche job. Sam, you beat the honky tonk man. Mae Young runs down and congratulate you. She jumps on you, but her tights ripped, and it looks like a battered ham sandwich. Do you A, get excited, B, say you need a shave, love?
I'm definitely going to get excited, isn't I? I mean, what, like a battered ham sandwich? Whew. But that's going to be lovely jubbly.
We're a lot of weeks away from Mae Young being part of the podcast, as to say. But when she's here, I know Joe's going to roll in. And fucking hell, she looked older there than she was when she was dead.
Good old Joan Rivers. She is very good, Joan Rivers. Really witty.
Yeah.
Well, look, Mr. T's battered Roddy Piper into the corner. He's sitting in the corner and pretending like he's been knocked down.
Yeah. She had had a lot more work done on her face by the time she popped her clogs.
Yeah, I bet her face still looks the same now, all these years later in the coffin.
She had developed, there was a poker player named Annie Duke, and on Celebrity Apprentice, she and her daughter, Melissa, did not like that woman one bit. And they basically, on episodic basis, they went to war with this woman, and she ended up beating them.
Mm.
It was very impressive, actually, in hindsight. But she just played it, manipulated them. It was really clever. But and what all while Donald Trump just sat there and went, "Joan, you're fired." We got such illustrious commentary from Susan James, such as, "Oh, right out of the ring."
We got, what's his name? Orton's gone over and got a bit of sponge on him now, on Roddy Piper, who's out of the ring.
I do remember, this is a lot better than I remember it being. I remember this being absolute trash. I mean, it is, but... Evening, Nighty has arrived. How are you, beautiful slags?
Nighty, you saucy slag, you. The saucy slag is here.
Not bad. How you doing, sir? Thank you for your message at 20 past 1. Saying hello to us. I didn't realise that's how early it was.
Yeah, we thought you just sent a message, didn't we? Or just like recently.
I thought you'd sent it at like 5 minutes till the show started, and it turned out no, it was like 8 hours ago. So it's 7 hours, 6 hours ago. Sorry, my counting's terrible. Also on the Fortune Hotel, it was all right. I thought Stephen Mangan was a perfect host for it because he's a bumbling buffoon. And as I did say to you, Rosie, he basically wouldn't be out of place if they did another episode of Friends that all the ring girls are in, with a giant gold boxing glove for some reason. Anyway, if they did another episode of Friends in London, Stephen Mangan would have popped up to tell Joe Tribbiani he's an idiot. Oi, fucking oi, Ray Winston's in the building. Or as Rosie calls me, Ray Winston. The timing on that was impressive. Yes, I have seen the first season. I finished the first season. I've not watched the second season because, from what I can tell, Rosie, it hasn't finished yet. And I hate watching things and then waiting for the next one like a week later. I just want to binge it in one go. Mr. T's now trying to clock Roddy Piper. Roddy Piper. Oh no, they're slugging it out now. Someone's mouthpiece went flying. It reminds me of the Traitors, actually, to be fair, Rosie. But with Pez. When it does finish, I will watch it. The season 2. Is Mangan there for both seasons? Piper, are they going at it? Get up. I get the distinct feeling that Piper could have ended this at any moment and is choosing to spare the life of Mr. T.
Oh, they're really slogging at each other now, aren't they?
Where's your tool? What tool? This fucker.
There we go. His body slammed him.
I believe Mr. Piper is going to be disqualified for doing that. They frown upon that kind of behaviour. But what's really happening, Sam, I believe, is that this is now the end of the let me get this right. It's the end of the New York portion of WrestleMania 2.
All right.
Because now we're going to say goodbye to Susan St. James on commentary and Vince.
So is this all they got there at New York then? Was this one?
What happens, if I remember rightly, I was trying to discuss this with Ian before, but I believe that actually in New York we'll set up little TVs around the ring so people can watch what happens for the second and third hour in different locations.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they have technology to do like big screens and things like that. Could totally be wrong though. Yes, Mangan is there. Ray, have you had a good week, mate? Tonight, of course. Bob Orton's perm is a thing of beauty, to be fair.
That's an 80s perm right there, isn't it?
Yeah. I like how all the 80s wrestlers still had mullets halfway through the 90s. Oh, we're back to Vince McMahon and Susan St. James. I've gone to an advert. I've got two adverts. One is 47 seconds, and the other is I don't know how long because I've not hit it yet.
I'll put it on pause.
Thank you very much. Catherine Zeta-Jones is in this advert for some reason. Not that I'm complaining that much about it. I had a mullet in 1996. My mum done my hair and I look like Pat Sharp.
I think we all had mullets back in the early 90s, mid 90s. I had a mullet, I think, for a couple of years when I was like about 12.
In about 3 seconds, we're back from the adverts.
I've got it at 2 hours and 32 seconds.
I'm going to be approaching that because I'm now on 2 hours and 36, 35, 34.
Here we go.
Yeah. So, yeah, we've caught you up. And we're now in the Rosemont Horizon, which, for anyone who wonders, is basically this building, as we showed the other week for last week, for the Wrestling Classic. And
they seem to love that building, don't they? They love that stadium.
I found this one as well on the old Minecraft.
Oh, Minecraft, bloody hell.
And for anyone who wondered what it looked like on the inside in Minecraft, and I got this one, and I was like, yeah, I want that. Mullet was it? I had one too. Are you? Well, let me know when you're off of adverts, Ian. I can tell you where we're up to. Who the fuck is Kathy Lee Crosby?
She's a slag. She's a slag. That's what she is.
Tell you what, we're going to take a trip over to our favourite website, Wikipedia, and we're going to find out who the fuck Kathy Lee Crosby is. Who the fuck is Chet Kopok?
Jesse Ventura also left WWE for a little while after this.
That wouldn't surprise me. Would that have had anything to do with filming Predator?
Yep.
Because I do believe the women's champion at the time got Vince McMahon, if I have that right. Basically, he told her she wanted a pay rise, and he told her no. To which then she went, I want a pay rise in line with basically the fact that I'm the champion. So Vince McMahon then went, well, I'll just make it so you're not the champion. So then he basically got the fabulous Moolah to dress up in a costume and call herself Spider Lady and then pin her. Like actually for real, pin her. And then she left. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean Vince McMahon did some dirty stuff, didn't he?
Yeah. Ship Cock Off from
Ship Cock Off, what a name.
Big question. With Rosie had her hair cut short with a perm on top. She looked like Screech from Saved by the Bell.
Screech from Saved. I remember that Saved by the Bell. Oh, I used to watch that when I was a kid.
So I believe this is the first Irish wrestler, Velvet McIntyre, and I'm pretty sure, in the back of my mind, I had it written down as Velvet Slagentire.
Velvet Slagentire, yeah, sounds suitable. I mean, who is she? She's like an old woman out of the redhead. She's old.
She's old in 1986.
I mean, she's quite athletic, to be fair to her, for being that old. But I mean, she's old, isn't she?
Let's not be too respectful to the fabulous Moolah, because she is a Wikipedia search away where she's not praiseworthy at all, let's just say. I believe the word is basically she had a stable of female wrestlers, and basically it was you better have sex with all these men or I'm not going to train you.
Oh, how delightful.
You're not going to get booked anywhere, shit like that. Don't speak here with a dead Anthony, obviously referring to Screech. Dusty Diamond, I believe his name is. Could be wrong. Probably not. Rubbing her boobs in her face.
Rubbing boobs in her face. Yeah, it looked like it. That's quickly done that match.
Mean Gene Okerlund is on commentary with his bald bonds.
He is. It's nicely shining there.
He definitely got the old forehead wax out, didn't he? Because it's WrestleMania.
Got to get that head wax, son.
Gene straight in there with, you've been aligned with a football player or two. That's pure Mean Gene, basically. Dirty old man. She was a professional tennis player who played at Wimbledon.
What?
Kathy Lee Crosby was a professional tennis player who played at Wimbledon.
All right.
And then transitioned to acting. She starred as Wonder Woman in the TV film Wonder Woman in 1974. It was a year before the actual series was popularized by Linda Carr. She was also in a TV. Sorry, what was it? She's in a film called Coach, about being a coach.
Oh, we got Nikolai Volkoff here now.
Oh, that's my boy, classy Freddie Blassie. Chet Kopok is getting bullied by the Russian. I'm all for it. Is he able to actually get through the song before someone beats him up?
I think that's what everyone's wondering.
Oh, it's been interrupted by the music of Corporal Kirchner. To the cheers of no one.
Corporal Kirchner. Another useless slag.
I didn't, Rosie. But Anthony Herbert denying that he spoke ill of the dead. And so they also had Z-list celebrities back then. That's something that will never change, Mr. Ian.
Corporal Kirchner. Whoever the fuck that is. Corporal Kirchner.
He's got old glory.
Well, the Cold War's still going at this point, isn't it? So
yeah. Ian's upset because I read it as Z-list celebrities and not Z-list celebrities.
Oh, of course, the pedant.
I mean, he's technically right. I am wrong, so fair enough. I apologise, Ian. I will read your sentences in the correct English.
A Z-list celebrity.
Z-list celebrity, and hello, Corporal Kirchner, who's obviously the biggest wrestler of all time.
Yeah.
He's a Z-list of wrestlers.
It's him and that Gene, whatever his name was, Gene Williams, whatever his name was.
Oh, George Wells.
George Wells, that's it, yeah.
In my mind, I was thinking, who's he on about? And I was like, oh, wait, who have we got on it? Oh, George Wells was on it. Yeah, George Wells. We haven't seen George Wells again. And this is probably going to be the last time we see Paul Kirchner, unless he turns up at WrestleMania 3, which I can't remember if he does. I'll be amazed if he does. He's on
looks like the Russian just had a little snog with him.
He didn't even throw him into the post.
No, he just threw himself in. He threw his head himself in, didn't he?
He put his hands out, and it was like, oh, yeah. You've got to do a much better job of hiding the fact that you're not hurting yourselves. But Corporal Kirchner's back in the ring, to the delight of no one. This literally says everything, Sam, about like America's mentality in the 80s. Basically, you can put any Russian in there and they will cheer for whoever the opponent is.
Yeah, this is it. It's about national pride, but national identity.
But it's not so much, they don't give a fuck about Corporal Kirchner. They just hate the Russian.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what it's about. Just getting rid of that's it. Got him. That's all they wanted, isn't it? The
I'm
Russian
shocked.
thing.
Corporal Kirchner actually won.
I can't have the Ruskies win. Can't have the Ruskies win, man. The Ruskies. Can't have the Ruskies win, man.
If I was in Chicago, I'd feel ripped off. I'd be like, I got Corporal Kirchner and the fabulous Moolah, and you had fucking Mr. T and Roddy Piper in New York.
Chicago's got to be the cheap one, isn't it?
I'd feel majorly ripped off, quite frankly. But we definitely are getting a battle royal, at least, in New York, so I'd say in Chicago.
Yeah, I suppose there is that then.
He can't believe he won. I can't believe he won.
Corporal Kirchner. It's a main event. Mean Gene Okerlund.
Well, Mean Gene. Hello, you handsome bastards, except for Sam.
Well. Look what we got here.
Good evening to Director John, of course.
Director John.
We have already seen Georgie Animal Steele. Sam, would you like to regale Director John with your opinions on Georgie Animal Steele?
Oh, he's a bit of a psycho, wasn't he? Bit of a psycho with far too much fur on his body, just going around biting people. Bit of a disgrace, really.
Bit of a disgrace. Yeah.
Who's this old woman? Anthony, look away now. This old woman's going to turn you on.
Have you ever heard the slogan, "Where's the beef"?
Oh, is that her?
She's the Where's the Beef lady.
Oh,
it's
that's
true.
right. Because this is from that time that advert was huge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get yourself a WrestleMania 2 payday.
Oh, Dick Butkus, the American football star.
I'm sure he was in the TV show Hang Time as Dick Butkus.
Ed Too Tall Jones from the Dallas Cowboys.
And how you doing, Sam? Just kidding. You and I handsome of the handsomest.
Oh, look at him try to get back into my good regards.
It worked though, didn't it?
It did. Good to see you, Johnny.
How are you, Anthony?
Here's Johnny.
We've got Jimbo Covert.
What? Jimbo COVID?
From the National I was about to say National Hockey League. I meant to say National Football League, of course. Annie Herbert says, I'm good, John. Hope you are well.
And we've got Pedro Pascal.
This Pedro Morales is actually a former WWF champion, which is really random. And it's
Tony
Mr.
Atlas.
USA, Tony Atlas.
He's never seen
he's never seen a roid he doesn't like.
Bloody hell. I mean, they can hardly run properly. They're so full of steroids.
Yeah. Ted Arcidi, a man that Vince McMahon instantly fell in love with the second he saw him, and then he watched him wrestle and was like, no. What a terrible name. Which name are you referring to?
Who are these bunch of nobodies they've got? They just got a bunch of nobodies, honestly.
It's a golden boy, Dan Spivey.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, Danny Spivey. Oh, here's one for my childhood. Hillbilly Jim.
Hillbilly Jim, bloody hell.
Jimbo.
It's just getting worse. Each one comes out, it just gets worse.
Here comes the world's hardest man from the Isle of King Tonga, who will become another character, and he is basically the world's most notorious wrestler, as in, who do wrestlers fear? They will not fight this man.
Oh, at least we've got the Iron Shake. I'll make you humble. I'll make you humble. He's just like a meme, any of one of the old days wrestlers.
Yeah. Here comes Ernie Holmes.
And Firmaport. They just got a bunch of old retired American football players. That's what they got here.
That's exactly what they got, yeah.
Oh, look, it's Pretty Deadly.
They're pretty deadly of their age.
The guy in yellow with the long blonde hair. I mean, obviously Dan Spivey. He obviously thinks he's Hulk Hogan, doesn't he?
It's like, why would you wear Hulk Hogan's outfit? Terrible.
I mean, it's just a Temu. I mean, that's a Temu Hulk Hogan, isn't it? You go on Temu, you go into one of these unknown Chinese stores for a Hulk Hogan, and that's what you get.
Pink Cushions calls them the two bollocks for the Killer Bees.
It's a good name for them.
Oh, here we go. Here's quite a milestone moment for our timeline. We're about to see the Heart Foundation. It's Bret.
There he is.
Bret, who is massively notorious in the wrestling industry, obviously, because he's the world's most salty man.
Yep.
He, in my opinion, because I know you've seen the Vince McMahon documentary, Bret is, in my opinion, the star of it. Because the way he just casually sits there, they all kiss Vince's ass. He sits there and goes, I was so proud of how he punched him.
Yeah.
Bret's the best. But Bret not wearing pink, which is a bit odd. Oh, here comes your mate, because I think they've already sacked his son. It's Bruno Sammartino's back.
They just basically got him out of a retirement home.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, William Perry, the fridge.
Yeah. I mean, the fridge is in shape. Let's give him his due. He's known for a while that he was due to be in this, and he's like, yes. He even climbed the ropes. Impressive, sir. With his 1 yard rush field goals or whatever it is. Touchdowns.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, Andre the Giant.
Wonder who's going to win this.
He is a fucking massive lump, isn't he?
Yeah. Vince McMahon used to have him stand on a crate to make him look even bigger. Not that you need it, but still. And big cushion with the fridge is quite wobbly.
Oh, they're all going at each other. Mass orgy.
Who's going to get
going for the fridge?
Being the first one out.
Going for the fridge.
Andre the Giant immediately attacking Big John Studd because in real life he doesn't like him.
Is he out then? If you're out of the ring, you're out.
You have to be thrown over the top rope. They're not. None of them are nearly agile enough to actually do the thing where like you stay like you hang on and things like that. So basically, it's a lot of like as soon as you get thrown over, you're probably out because you're not going to be able to stay on the apron. Because obviously it's the 80s and no one's fit enough to do that type of agile shit like you'd see in the Royal Rumble, for example. Covert's out.
Well, the old man's got, I don't know, whoever he's got in a headlock there.
The thing with Battle Royals is that they're great visually, but once you've got over the initial everyone's fighting, then you actually try and settle down to watch what's going on. It's not impossible.
Yeah, I mean, it's not much is happening really, is it?
It's basically, Sam, I see another wrestler ruin Battle Royals for me because he said, within the wrestling community, Battle Royals are known as exchanging forearms with your brothers. Because all they do is basically pretend to hit each other with their forearms for about 10 minutes till it's their turn to be thrown out.
Yeah.
I can't unsee it as anything else. Because they'll just sit there and like just basically wobble themselves into the corner. I'd be if you could get any type of like athletic spot, I'm looking at Bret Hart for it, obviously, because he's obviously the best wrestler in this match. It's not even fucking close, to be fair to him. And he'd be very upset if I made it sound like it was close. Because Bret would literally message you on Twitter and be like, who's better than Bret?
Timu Hulk Hogan's going at it.
I was thinking Golden Boy Dan Spivey. Bret Hart's grabbed him from behind because he looks too much like Hulk Hogan and Bret's having flashbacks.
I like how John Studd, or whatever his name was, in the corner just looking at everyone for about 3 minutes.
He's gone at it with...
He's fighting the fridge now.
Fridge has gone after him.
Yeah.
Andre the Giant is basically just knocking off all contenders.
Yeah.
Oh, Bruno Sammartino's still in the match, to be fair to him. John Studd is basically just clubbing the back of William Perry.
Yeah.
Sorry, the fridge.
Oh, two of them went out.
William Perry's going to try and get out Andre the Giant. Let's see how it goes for him.
Is Perry out then? Oh no, he's still in the corner, has he?
Oh, Perry is, Bret Hart's trying his luck with the fridge. The world's most average man, Ted Arcidi, has gone. To be fair to him, at the time, Ted Arcidi did hold the world best bench pressing record. But you want to impress me in 1986, just lift William Refrigerator Perry over the top rope.
Yeah.
In fact, lift him and Andre at the same time.
That would be something.
What are we doing? Iron Sheik is still in there. Just give him his due. Sheiky, baby.
Oh, they've got, what's his name? Fralick.
The look of disgust on his face.
The sheik is going up against the old man. Right. He got humbled, I think. I think he got him.
Yeah, he got made humble.
He got made humble. Oh, he's trying to shag the guy in the corner now.
I think
trying to put his finger up his ass.
John Studd over the top rope.
He's trying to
Studd is quite a big fella.
Oh, John Studd didn't take anything. He just lifted him over with one hand.
John Studd was just like a cheeky thumb up the bum. And he's gone.
Exactly. Just a cheeky thumb up the bum, and he's like, fuck off, old man. Always trying to get a blowjob from Andre the Giant in the corner now.
Oh, Perry nearly got the both Hart Foundation. But William Perry's getting a bit excited. I'm still here watching you, slag, says Ernie Herbert. Thank you very much. William Perry's trying to do a football tackle. Let's see how it goes for him.
Oh, that's it. He's gone.
Kathy Lee Crosby declared officially he's out.
Well, I think she's right about that one, considering he's out.
Yeah. William Perry wants a handshake because, of course,
he's got him.
John Studd immediately is like, you fucking fool.
Andre the Giant trying a three-way with the Hart Foundation.
What a bum thumber.
Freddie Mercury left now.
Yeah. So there's 4 of them left. Bret Hart directing obvious traffic because obvious. But I mean, they've got Andre in the corner, in the rope, sorry.
Now they're going for Freddie Mercury.
Poor Russ Francis.
Bret Hart's going for Freddie Mercury. No, not good.
Russ Francis is having none of them. But then they're just like, let's try and throw him out.
So it's the Hart Foundation against Andre the Giant. That's what we've got left now.
Yeah, let's see how it goes for them. Ed Too Tall Jones out there is basically just warbling around, being tall.
Yeah.
Those poor people in the audience that have paid for their tickets and that got Ed Tall Jones in front of them.
Yep.
Oh! He kicked Brett right in the face. It's amazing how simple this shit is, but people fucking eat it up.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good show, isn't it? Oh, kicked the one of the hearts out.
And Brett's on the top rope, and Andre's basically like, "Yep, it's your turn to go, sir."
That's it.
Ian found something funny. So Andre, basically in the WWF versus the NFL, Andre the Giant won.
Yep. And he is very tired. Worn out.
Andre's in the corner, bollocks. And the pincushion with when he got hit in the face. Brett did not half take that well, to be fair to him. He sold that like Andre had killed him. People in the crowd, though, probably thinking, I wish Andre gave out money like he did last year.
Oh, we've got St. James back with Rowdy Piper. I think this is when he's going to be running down Mr. T some more. And then after this, he disappears.
Jesus Christ. How many times have we got to see Susan fucking James? I thought she was gone. The Scottish Roddy Piper with his obviously Canadian accent. Question to both, what was better? WrestleMania 1 or 2? I reckon 1. That's a good question, Andy.
I don't know, we haven't seen the main event yet, have we?
Yeah.
The cage match, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, to be fair, it's obviously the I don't know if it's part of your facts list, but it's the only ever steel cage match at WrestleMania for the WWF Championship in the main event.
Yep.
They don't have another one.
Well, they have. They're not the same, are they? They're with the Undertaker, aren't they?
Yeah. They have the roof on top and things like that.
Yeah. It's like that's the only traditional one, isn't it? Traditional cage match.
Yeah. They have the big blue bars where like you can fit the camera through so you can kind of see what's going on. But the wrestlers hate it. Like, because if you get thrown into it, it fucking hurts.
I bet it does, yeah.
Ian's got ads, but he's going to flick it forward. I mean, to be fair, Ian, you'd only be flicking it past Roddy Piper talking nonsense.
He loves to flick it forward. Nonsense. Ian does a lot of forward flicking.
Rosie's still here, still listening, fixing a light.
Ooh, she's fixing a light.
One of the NFL lads is complaining about something.
He's like, just shut up, mate. No one knows who you are. Fuck off.
He's like, I can usually throw at anybody. It's like, well, you didn't know, did you? You didn't. You lost, you fat loser. Speaking of fat losers, here comes the Iron Sheik.
Here's the Iron Sheik. I was humble.
He called him Gene Mean.
Hey, Gene Mean.
He's definitely seen a gym recently.
Yeah.
At this point. To give him his due. They must be getting Ozzy Osbourne ready because we're getting replays of nonsense. They've actually give Brett quite a good, nice little exit there because he actually got thrown onto Anvil, which hurts a lot less than being thrown onto the floor directly, obviously. Here comes the refrigerator Perry. I mean, he nearly killed Big John Studd with that first tackle. His second tackle was embarrassing.
Gorilla Monsoon having a nice little look at Crosby. Having a look at her, think how many ways he can.
Mean Gene's gonna wander over in a bit and go, how many of them have you fucked, Kathy?
Mean Gene's gonna be like contemplating how many different ways he can spike a drink.
Annie Herbert said he's still got his Norwegian boots, the Iron Sheik. We've got Chet Kopok again with your boy Johnny Valiant. I believe he's still there.
Who's this twat with the red headband?
That's Johnny Valiant from 2 weeks ago, I think it was, where he got into a fight with old man Bruno, who actually fucked him up. Oh Jesus Christ! It's gas tag Greg.
Oh look, they brought back Smeagol from Lord of the Rings to referee.
He must have a contract where he has to work in the Illinois area.
It's probably like a union thing.
Yeah.
I don't think he's refereeing now though.
Greg the Hammer Valentine and
Brutus Beefcake.
He's back.
Smeagol just looks lost without his ring.
He's like, what is this wrestling like? Who are these people? Where am I? My precious.
My precious. Oh, this is the guy with the fucking stuffy sticks on his face. Yeah, this guy's definitely normal.
And he's obviously got help from Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine them together. Fucking hell. Ozzy Osbourne, his pink jacket is probably off his tits on fucking some kind of drugs.
Pink cushions, loving Brutus Beefcake.
The British Bulldogs.
With the Dynamite Kid, the world's nicest man, and Davey Boy Smith. Let's play a game called Is the British Bulldog alive or dead? I don't even know. Is the Dynamite Kid alive? I don't know if I checked it last week, so I will check it this week. The Dynamite Kid. Oh no, he died in 2018. So yeah, everyone on this team is dead.
Right.
I should actually try and do a thing like where I try and do a run in total and see how many people on each show are dead.
Yeah.
I like how they're actually taking the tag team wrestling quite seriously. Because they're like, this is apparently bigger deal than the Battle Royal. It shouldn't be, but it is. And it's obviously because Ozzy agreed to do it.
Yeah, and he's basically done a fuck all. Just smiled and pointed in the ring, basically.
Yeah. Acting like he's their manager. It's like, if you want to prove you're their manager, have Sharon Osbourne basically telling them what to do. They copped a lot of shit actually on Monday night because they won their characters. Becky Lynch made a joke about Ozzy Osbourne in Birmingham, and didn't go down well with Kelly Osbourne.
I bet.
Pointing and smiling takes a lot of effort.
It is. It's very energy draining, very energy sapping for a guy that's probably already off his tits on drugs.
It feels really weird having Gorilla Monsoon talking to someone that's not Jesse Ventura.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right, does it?
I'm used to basically the only other way it's acceptable, in my opinion, is basically when Jesse does leave because he basically has a falling out with Vince over royalties, and because he discovered that basically they don't get paid for commentating on the VHS.
Right.
And he wasn't happy about it, so he wanted to make a wrestlers' union. And let's just say a man whose name rhymes with Mulk Mogan, basically stooged him.
That fucking dastardly Mulk Mogan. What a horrible piece of work he was, old Mulk Mogan.
Little Mulk Mogan. Can't do it without laughing. I'm the worst at this. But yeah, he then went off, so basically Gorilla Monsoon was left on his own. It was like, who can you put him with? And they eventually settled on Bobby the Brain Heenan, which was obviously 100 times better, but still. One of my favourite ones is when Bobby the Brain Heenan was on commentary and they got Reba McIntyre to do the national anthem.
Yeah.
And Tito Santana started walking down, to which then basically Bobby Heenan basically then started claiming that Tito Santana was her cousin because her name is Reba McIntyre. Bobby and Gorilla Monsoon was like, "Will you stop?" It was the best shit joke I've probably ever heard.
That's a good one.
He was so steadfast in his belief, but still. Don't talk about Bulk Grogan like that.
Bulk Grogan.
I believe I was talking about Mulk Mogan.
Yeah. Bulk Brogan's a neighbour.
Bulk Grogan basically really didn't like the Wrestlers Union, which still hasn't occurred, by the way. I find it mental that it hasn't, but anyway.
Oh yeah. I suppose it's difficult to get them to sort of like stick together as well, isn't it? I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Because basically the way the management have always worked it, in it, because it's a lawless industry, because there's no actual set rules within it. It's very like basically if you want to be in a union, you don't work here. Is essentially how it's always been put to them. And then basically it's like, fine, be in a union, but you don't get booked here. So then you don't get paid.
Yeah.
I find it really generous of these lads to be working with Brewers Beefcake, considering they're 746 times better at wrestling than he is. When I was younger, I loved Brutus Beefcake, and I thought he looked so snazzy and things like this. And then the older I got, the more it was like this decline. Like the more my age grew, the more I realised he's actually really bad at this. So then there was like this intersect of basically my age and his talent dying.
Yeah.
But
you didn't notice it when he was young.
Yes. Because I just cared, when I was young, I just cared about the colourful characters and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, when I was a kid, Sam, I knew that Greg the Hammer Valentine was a fucking shitbag.
Yeah.
Even as a kid. Sorry, what was you going to say, Sam?
I was going to say I read about the Bobby the Brain Heenan for this. He was in a lot of pain and was basically he was in a hospital needed surgery on a because he had two cracked vertebrae in his neck.
Yeah.
And he needed surgery, but fucking Vince McMahon threatened to fire him if he didn't show up for this. So he flew in from the whole because he obviously didn't want to get fired from the whole fucking WWE. So he flew in from the hospital, did this show, and then afterwards, the day after, he flew back to the hospital, and he needed surgery in his neck. So he showed up despite needing surgery.
Well, yeah, just shows you what actually happens to Bobby Heenan in this. They're fuckers, basically, because Bobby Heenan should not even be there. Should be having
it shows you what kind of cunt Vince McMahon is, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing with Vince McMahon, and that's what came across in the documentary as well, was that he's just such a spiteful guy. I mean, he's a real nasty piece of work. Like if he doesn't like you, then he's gonna try and screw you over as much as possible.
And the best part is, I'm pretty sure he likes Bobby Heenan.
Fucking madness.
Because Bobby Heenan helped him make money. But he definitely cultivates this environment, as you'll see over time, where basically he makes these wrestlers dependent on him. Because even John Cena will basically not want to badmouth Vince McMahon because Vince McMahon is the reason he's got all the opportunities he has, because Vince gave him them.
Yeah.
So he's obviously reluctant to slag him off, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And you'll find out about a lot of wrestlers. Bret Hart is not one of them. Jimmy Valiant out there with his headband because it's WrestleMania.
Walk around looking like he's an extra in Karate Kid.
He looks like Johnny Lawrence. One thing I will give him though, because obviously this is very early in its infancy, but eventually people will realise WrestleMania is actually a big deal, so then they'll start actually wearing special outfits and things like that, like outfits that they'll never wear twice, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously WrestleMania 2 is not that night. Johnny Valiant's at best is like, yeah, I'll wear a headband.
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne's basically like, yep, I'm going to wear a salmon suit.
It's true, that colour of his fucking suit jacket looks horrible.
It's gloriously shit. The pink cushion with the hair comes off with the headband.
Yeah. It's got one of those. It's got a wig under the headband. He's like, come back in here, blondie.
Regular Hammer Valentine putting in a bit of a shift.
Yeah. Pretty good stamina.
I love the irony that his actual name is Valentine, despite the fact that he's not a good-looking man. It must be a joke on him. Greg the gas tank is basically stomping the shit out of old Davy Boy. Or is it the Dynamite Kid? Can't tell them apart. I tagged in Brutus Beefcake, who, which is a terrible decision if you want to win.
Oh, he dropped him there. Oh,
that's not bad. Beefcake doing his serious, like, it's WrestleMania type reaction. I remember your mate Kevin Owens, when he had his second WrestleMania, he produced a T-shirt called KO Mania, and then had the logo of WrestleMania 2 through it. And I was like, yeah, that's impressive. It's impressive. Attention to detail to give him his due.
good old Blue Peter, man.
Mm-hmm. With his homemade T-shirts.
Yep.
Oh. Heavy corded. Captain Lou is part of the winning team and he's very excited. And Ozzy Osbourne is basically stood there terrified, doesn't know what to do.
Well, he's come in the ring now, Ozzy, so he's just going to flop about a little. Well, he's not going to flop about. He's just going to stand. Probably off his tits. Oh, he's got to lift the belt.
Now it all makes sense. I think it's actually really clever little bit of business. Like when they bring in a celebrity like Ozzy, and then you have him there doing like just being there, and then you have like people like British Bulldogs stood next to him, making them look even more massive by comparison.
Oh, we're talking to Ozzy.
Is that Kathy Lee Crosby in the ring?
Yep, him, her and Mean Jeans.
With a silver jumpsuit. It must be 1986.
Yeah, that's definitely 80s wear that is, and his suit. His suit is very Miami Vice.
They should bring out Mr. Fuji. Ozzy Osbourne's like, I want what he's having.
He's off his tits, he is.
The ex-gunner, how you doing, sir? How you doing?
Greetings, Jose.
We are approaching the final hour of WrestleMania 2.
Yep, Ozzy Osbourne's in the ring off his tits with mascara. British Bulldogs have just won. What is that? Why does that guy tape stuff to his face?
Honestly, I have no explanation for that, Sam.
He's just mentally ill. Is that basically what it is? He's just mentally...
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. That guy in the yellow trousers, he tried to make it look like he was trying to get in, but he hooked his leg up, on purpose on the rope so he couldn't get in.
Because but in my opinion, he fucked up something wrong. Because he obviously could have thrown it up, but he knew he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
They had to make it look like he fell over. Absolute loser. Kathy Lee Crosby's sat there like, I want to go home.
Need to get out of this sweaty jumpsuit.
We're back to the true host of WrestleMania 2, Vincent Kennedy McMahon and Susan St. James. Big up to Beatrice Gunner from Annie Herbert, and obviously hello from Pink Cushion as well. To which Beatrice Gunner said, Annie, acknowledge Pink Cushion under his code name of PC, obviously. In the hood, that's what he's known as. Good old PC.
PC.
And old PC says beefcake. Which is ironically what Susan James is probably thinking looking at Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. She wants a bit of beefcake.
She can't wait to see Hulk Hogan versus King Kong Bundy. I almost half believed it.
Oh, it's Jesse Ventura. Oh, what's her name from the horror. Alvaro actually used to do like a horror show thing.
Yeah. I do believe she's mainly known for having massive wabos.
And there's, what's his name? Lord something or another again.
Your boy, Lord Alfred Hayes, is back.
Lord Alfred Hayes, yeah. He's looking at Elvira and going...
In his white suit.
In his white suit, and he's looking at Elvira, or Elvira, and he's going, I'm going to molest you.
Elvira made sure to basically, he stands on the opposite side of Jesse.
Yeah.
Because we've seen what he does to the female talent, let's just say. To give her due, she probably knows nothing about this, but she's going to try to give the appearance that she does.
Yeah.
And Jesse Ventura still secretly stood there thinking, yeah, I wish Gorilla was here. Oh, here's a new one to our timeline. It's Hercules Hernandez.
Hercules Hernandez, what a fucking fraud. Oh, he's going ape shit on the rope. For no reason.
To which Bits Gunner says, Elvira is the biggest cock tease in history.
Yeah, she was. She was always on. She did like this horror, call-in show, thing.
Yeah, was it like a horror movie marathon type thing?
Yeah, it was like a horror movie marathon thing. She did this call-ins. I think she did call-ins. Oh, not call-ins, but she was presenting anyway. She was doing presenting. Yeah, she was always very scantily clothed and showing her her bosom.
And it's Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is back. Of course he is. Oh, I forgot to say, we have moved venues. We are now in the LA Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena, which no longer exists.
No. Well, they put on some decent moves.
I imagine the crowd is just happy to actually get some live wrestling rather than watching 2 hours on the telly.
Yeah, watching the screen for 2 hours. And they got a ring in front of them that's empty.
Yeah. I think they put... I can't prove it, but I think they actually had little TV screens set up where they basically we're going to beam it from the other venues. It's like, Wouldn't it be just a lot cooler just to have the entire show in one place?
Yeah. But, Vince McMahon, he wants to do one better than the rivals, the competitors.
It just showed Vince in a brief fade. Well spotted, Pincushion. I personally didn't catch it, but I'm deferring to the fact that it's almost certainly true, because why would you have said that if it didn't happen? When it did briefly fade to Vince, was he doing criminal behaviour? Like, was he basically molesting Susan St. James?
Good question.
Was he shitting on Susan St. James? Is that too much? Too much, bit too much. So, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. He has obviously not been shy about visiting the gym over the past year.
No.
He was still wearing the same jacket. Ian, our fashion correspondent. It was accidental. I bet it bloody was. But yeah, the brief fade, I know what you mean. Excuse me. Yep, straight into the corner. Oh, Hercules Hernandez hitting a clothesline. I do know eventually they drop his last name, so it just becomes Hercules. Because of course he does. Elvira's doing a thing of making noises whenever someone hits someone. So she's definitely used to doing, I'd imagine.
She likes making noises.
Yeah. I do believe it was said that she was actually the best of the commentators, to be fair to her. It's probably not that difficult, though, considering Susan St. James and Kathy Lee Crosby are the choices.
Ricky Steamboat reminds me a little bit of like that Dean Cain, the guy who played Superman.
Yeah. Dean Cain is a controversial figure these days.
Yeah. Oh, what a wally. I fully agree with BX, by the way. She should definitely have exposed her breasts.
Didn't she do a Playboy pictorial?
I can't remember. She probably ended up doing something to get more money out of it, yeah. But yeah, I just remember on that show she was like everyone wanted to see her boobs.
I can totally believe that turn of events. What's Dean Cain up to these days? Basically, just being a right-wing controversial figure on Twitter, I'd imagine.
Well, he's also decided he would like to be part of the. He wants to sign up for to be part of the ICE. The what's they called? Immigration and customs enforcement officers.
At first, I thought he was going to say ISIS. I was like, that would have been a real turn.
A whole different thing. ISIS. Oh my God, that would have been even worse.
Even China bared it all. I mean, the less said about that, the better. But still, yeah, yes, Sam is right for the pincushion, and obviously, Rose and Jose have acknowledged each other. I mean, China bared more than it all. which is depending on your taste, I suppose. Hercules and Anders is throwing Steamboat around like he owned him.
Yeah, he's a beefcake, this guy.
For fuck's sake, there goes my shouldered Saturday mornings. What a see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, he turned into a right idiot.
China's spread was classy.
Classy.
Wasn't it Queen of the Ring? That particular movie. Look at these. Oh my god. He went quite high there, and Steamboat got his legs, got his knees up. What age is Dean Kane? Let me look it up for you. I do know that Susan St. James is 79. He's 59, Dean Kane.
59, Jesus, nearly 60.
Yeah.
Joining fucking ICE. He wants to join the ICE agents. Fucking hell.
Pincushion enjoyed the usage of spread.
Spread them.
Spread them. Hercules and Anders is upset at the referee. Wait a minute, where's Smeagol ref? I demand more Smeagol ref.
Where's Smeagol ref? There's no one there. Look at all the empty seats.
They've all probably left because they're only there to see Hogan. A ball hair from 60 and wants to join ICE. What the fudge?
Yep.
You didn't say fudge. We've got a 29-second advert, just to be clear. 29 seconds.
Okay. I'll
just the one advert though.
I've got it paused on 5504. I'm at paused.
No problem.
5504 left.
Doing this is actually quite used because I'm getting use out of my Amazon Fire tablet. Gives me a bit of use of it.
Yep.
We are back. We've now got Jimmy Hart walking to the ring, from what I can tell.
What time stamp you on?
I am on. I've paused it. I've got 55:05 left.
Okay, that's it then.
Okay, so I've unpaused it. It's adorable Adrian Adonis, I believe.
Bloody hell. What the hell? What the hell happened here?
Vincent Mann happened. I believe he's being punished for being overweight. I do believe they have Adrian Adonis on TV claiming he's gay. Even though he's not.
Look how they got him dressed. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Naturally, they're booing him because, gay. 1986, all I can say. Ran pre-ad, and I don't fancy Ringo Starr much. Here comes Uncle. Wait till you see Uncle Elmer. What have they
What the fucking hell is this? What the fuck kind of country bumpkin is this? Jesus Christ.
After all these years, I can concur that the genius was just misunderstood. He will be joining the timeline at some point soon, Mr. BX Hammer. Not quite yet, though. Obviously, the genius is Randy Savage's brother in real life, but they never acknowledged that on TV. I'm gonna look that up, Rosie. for your sake, Dean Kane, Terry Asher. Dean Kane, Terry, they had a professional relationship. They did not have a. Yeah, they're friends apparently. Yeah,
No
he only has good things to say about him. To be fair. Sorry, what's that, Sam?
Said there was no romantic relationship then, apparently.
No.
And I think Rosie's right. She definitely dodged a bullet there.
If so, she dodged a bullet. So I put up this. Did Dean and Terry ever date? If so, she dodged a bullet. And it's going with Terry Asher. What happened to her? I've not seen her since Desperate Housewives.
Yeah, I was just going to say, she hasn't really been around for a while, has she?
She probably made so much money off of that.
Yeah, I mean, she did Superman, she did Desperate Housewives. I mean, she did loads of other stuff as well, didn't she, in between?
She was in a James Bond movie in 1997.
That's right, yeah, she was even in James Bond, wasn't she? Yeah. Oh, that was good what Adonis did there to himself.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Adrian Adonis is actually very good at wrestling, but he's very good at making himself look like a prat.
It's just a bit creepy in this fucking wig and dress and everything and makeup. It's just all a little bit creepy.
Excuse me. Yeah.
But to be fair to him, though, he's putting on a great show. The way he's throwing himself about.
He's very agile for a fat man, just to say. To be fair to him.
Terry is the team with Sandra Bullock, Jose says. He's right, yeah.
Team with Sandra Bullock. Great Lois Lane. And breaking news, Terry Asher was in Desperate Housewives. Breaking news by Annie Herbert.
Breaking news by Anthony Idris Adam Herbert.
Wow, that's a take, Jose. Team with Sandra Bullock, yeah. Pincushion doesn't believe it's a wig that's being worn by adorable Adrian Adonis because it's not.
It's not a wig. That's what his hair looks like.
That is his real hair, I believe.
Fuck it hell.
I mean, he's basically making Uncle Elmer look like the world's greatest fighter.
He is. I mean, to be fair to him, he's really putting on a good show. You know, selling it really well.
Yeah.
Now he's trying to get a blowjob.
Thank you, Jamie Lee Curtis, for that fantastic film promotion. I believe you're referring to Freaky Friday.
She's still got it. She's still got it, hasn't she? Oh, Jamie Lee.
Damn right. I just watched The Heat. It's good to pass the time. I don't think I've ever seen it. Is that Melissa McCarthy?
Yeah, I think that's the one, isn't it? When they played their partners or something.
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock.
A reluctant buddy cop film.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock's a good actress, to be fair to her.
She is good. I'll give her a due. I don't say she looks the same as Demolition Man, but you know, she's doing well for herself.
Yeah, I mean, she's done a few decent moves, hasn't she?
Hmm.
Oh, Adrian Adonis won.
I can imagine Vince McMahon sat there and absolutely roasting him to Susan St. James going, I can't believe this is why I have him. I can't believe I've not fired this fat fuck. This is like watching me and my brother fighting. By Pincushion. Off the top of my head, I mean, I'm not going to try and do it because no doubt I can say something silly. But I remember she was very good in The Blind Side.
Blind Side, she was good, wasn't she? And I'm just trying to think of other movies she was in. She was in Miss Congeniality.
Did she do rom-coms with? Did she do one with Ryan Reynolds?
What film?
I can't think of it, but did she do a rom-com with Ryan Reynolds out of interest?
I can't quite remember that one, but anyway, she was in Miss Congeniality. She was in, was it 9.5 Weeks, whatever it was, with Hugh Grant? Was it that one?
Didn't she do one where basically like she worked for Hugh Grant's the Prime Minister and she works for him?
No, you're thinking of Love Actually, aren't you?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what's her name? In Love Actually, that plays the assistant to the Prime Minister that he falls in love with. What's her name? She was in EastEnders or something, wasn't she? I can't remember her name now.
Oh,
Kutcher.
Yeah. Martine McCutcheon.
That's it, Martine McCutcheon. That's it, yeah. That's what you're thinking of.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 weeks' notice. That's what I said. And then there's she did Speed with
Keanu
Reeves.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Oh, we've got Hulk Hogan doing a promo here now. He's a big dude.
Hogan's going full. It's WrestleMania time, brother.
He's a big fucking dude. Trying to think about Sandra Bullock. Off the top of my head.
Hello, Daz Reynolds. How you doing, mate? I presume we'll be doing WrestleMania 3 the next time we're here.
Fucking hell, she's done some movies. Can't think of a few now. Sandra Bullock.
The proposal was Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock. Yes,
That's it. That's right. Yeah, you're right now. I remember that.
They were definitely a sort of pairing that would do this sort of movie. Coincidentally, Love Actually is a load of bollocks, says Ian. No. I've never seen Love Actually.
No, Love Actually is a good movie.
Well, I've never actually sat through it, purely because I remember a college teacher once said, it's not your sort of movie.
And you took his word then, basically. You just said, right, I'm going to listen to my college teacher.
Well, I thought it more from the sense of why ruin their opinion, that I'm not the sort of person that would enjoy Love Actually.
It's a good movie. It's a good little movie, that. It's very popular, obviously.
It's a massive movie in terms of British cinema.
Big Christmas movie.
I tend to agree, Ian. I did like Liam Neeson, though. Martin Freeman is shite.
Depends what he's in, really, I suppose.
And the late
He's very good in the Office.
Yeah, he's very good at just staring at the camera. Oh, look, it's Terry Funk and his brother.
Hoss Funk.
Yeah, he's really his brother. His brother's real name is Dory Funk Jr. But yeah, there's two of them there. She's done millions.
Yeah, she's done a lot. She's done a lot of very similar movies, in my opinion. A lot of similar movies. She was cast in the same type of role quite often. Oh, we've got the Junkyard Dog coming in now. That's not racist.
And it's your boy, Tito Santana.
This is the only time he was on a paid pay-per-view.
Is that Terry Funk's brother?
No, I think Tito Santana, isn't this the first time he's on paid pay-per-view?
Well, no, Tito Santana was on the first WrestleMania.
Oh, this is one of the other ones I was thinking of then, maybe.
Tito Santana's on the first 8 WrestleManias. Technically 9, but he's not actually on the show.
I'll try and look which one it was, because I was reading about it earlier to see which one it was I was talking about then. Let me have a look here now. I'll have a wee little look here.
Apparently, Sandra Bullock has had 62 acting roles.
Yeah, she's done a lot of movies. I know that. It's just so many of the movies are for easily to forget, easily forgettable.
Well, I mean, yeah, as you said, there are a lot of similar type of stuff because she's very good in them, and they make money. Unforgivable, While You Were Sleeping, The Lost City, says Annie Herbert. In 28 days, she played an alcoholic. A Time to Kill. I went to the cinema to see Lake House, and then she gave a review of it. Pile of shite. Did the Lake House also have Keanu Reeves in it? Because it seems like the sort of movie where they would use his popularity and basically like, it's the two people you didn't hate from Speed.
The guy I was thinking of was Bruno Sammartino.
That's correct. You're right.
That's his only pay-per-view.
Yeah, that's true. He was on WrestleMania 1, but obviously his son was wrestling. He was the manager, so he didn't wrestle. So you are right. And Bruno is gone by WrestleMania 3 because he's upset how his son was treated.
And it says here, Jimmy Snuka was once considered to be Hulk Hogan's opponent.
I'm sure that is absolutely true because, but then Vince probably went, yeah, probably wouldn't be a great look having a murderer in the main event. Ian with, that's a misspelling on his trunks. It should say thumb. Because as we established last week, on his trunks he has the word thump. And Keanu was in it too, yeah. I suspect they were trying to milk that Keanu Reeves Speed money. Because their partnership, as I said. And I don't believe they did. I could be wrong. Just have a look at how he did. The amount of people who naively think we only sit here and talk about wrestling, talk about anything. The Lake House, on a budget of 40 million, made 114.8 million.
This show is just a regular potpourri of different entertainment talk.
Of course. I commend Rosie for having the intelligence to actually take advantage of the fact that we will respond to whatever is put in the chat.
Yep.
And Junkyard Dog is basically punishing Terry Funk for essentially being Terry Funk.
Just slamming his head into the turnbuckle.
And where he does the I'm going to make it look like I'm the world's most drunk man.
Oh, he's slamming his head into another turnbuckle now.
Yeah. One of the most classic type of wrestling moves is when people love to count. When they start hitting their head like up to 10 times, people will always count along. They'll never not do it.
Yeah.
People love things that make them get involved as soon as it's that.
Yeah.
Rosie says that wrestler on top of the screen looks like Annie's big toe.
It does. He looks like a big toe, doesn't he? That's Bundy, isn't it?
Yeah, that is King Kong Bundy, yes. You may recognise him if you've ever seen Married with Children, because he was in that show as Al Bundy's cousin.
Ooh, didn't remember that one.
Because obviously that show is written by a massive wrestling fan, which is why the Bundy family lived next door to the Rhodes family, because the Rhodes family are named after Dusty Rhodes.
All right. Didn't know that. Interesting.
And obviously, Dusty Rhodes is the father of Cody Rhodes. They'll never tell you that, though. They always tell you that. My girlfriend never liked it when I administer the pole driver on her. I don't know why.
Yeah, probably not the best move.
And Rosie then follows up with, I thought you were going to say he played Al Bundy. I was going to say, what the fuck happened to him?
Ed O'Neill. I like Ed O'Neill. He's another good actor.
Ed O'Neill is he's amazing. Like he's, but the problem is he's so good as Al Bundy. I can't see him as anything else.
Well, that's it. You know, there's many actors that have done. You know, that's happened to them. They just become so memorable as a character for a long time, and that's it. They can just never do anything else. But he was good in Modern Family as well, though.
He is good in Modern Family. The problem is whenever I'm watching Modern Family, I'm just like, Al Bundy's in Modern Family.
Yeah.
But he goes by the name Jay or whatever his character's name is.
Yeah, it's just the same as Jason Alexander, you know, who played George in Seinfeld. He could just never play anything else ever again. You know, it's just he can never get proper roles. He only got little small roles. A pile driver in a car wash. Now that'd be something to try. Fucking hell.
Ed O'Neill is great in the movie Dutch.
Yeah, it's a good movie, that Dutch. Yeah, it's good, yeah.
Pincushion with Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy is Al Bundy's cousin. Have you seen Sneaky Pete?
I've never seen Sneaky Pete.
With Giovanni Ribisi.
Oh, not. He's
not
quite
bad.
Good.
It's not bad series. I quite saw. But anyway, I was thinking the guy who's the kid in Dutch. He's obviously grown up now, and he's in that Sneaky Pete. Yeah.
Shane McRae.
I can't remember his name, but he's in Sneaky Pete anyway.
Okay. Oh, they still going at it. Jesus Christ. Bring on Steel Cage.
Bring on the Steel Cage. Who is that random redhead guy in the blue trunks?
I guess that's Hoss Funk. Yeah.
Hoss Funk. They look different without all his cowboy gear on.
I find it really weird that they gave him the name Hoss, because it's like, you're already letting Terry Funk wrestle as Terry Funk. Let Dory Funk wrestle as Dory Funk. Just strikes me as really weird. It's like Vince McMahon had it out for him or something like that.
Yeah.
Aaron Paul.
Yeah, they are similar. They're a little bit similar. Yeah.
And Pincushion Ian not missing a beat with Horse Spunk.
I like it. He's quick. Horse Spunk. That should be the name of another wrestler.
Yeah. Well, along with his cousin, CM.
Yeah, CM Spunk and Horse Spunk. They're the new tag team champions.
Careful, though, because Ozzy Osbourne might turn up and try and take them from you.
Yeah.
While having his withdrawal symptoms take place simultaneously live on pay-per-view.
Yep.
We have now got Terry Funk has basically got Tito Santana, everyone's favourite Latino wrestler. I remember apparently Tito Santana once went on record saying Vince McMahon said he was going to make me the WWF champion. Like, I already know that's a lie. I already know every claim you're about to make is not true.
Mm-hmm.
But he decided to go with Bret instead. It's like, well, yeah, I can see why he went with Bret instead. Their team would be the ejaculators.
Ejaculators.
And
what a tag
you don't
team.
even have to look at the name of who wrote that, because of course it's Pincushion's handiwork. Did you ever watch Bear Grylls? Is it Bear Grylls, the island?
Bear Grylls, that's like the celebrity thing, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see that because it looked quite good on the trailers and that, but I never got around to seeing it.
For some reason, my instinct was to read it as Bear Grylls, but obviously that's not the name. But
no, because Grills is a bit unusual, really, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah. That's how I was justifying the fact that I obviously was going to say Grylls, even though it's not. Beers Gunners, I imagine he's amused by Pincushions' take on the CM Spunk Horse Spunk tag team.
Yeah.
Jimmy Hart's earning his money this evening because he's out there yet again.
Yeah, he's out there all the time, isn't he?
Whereas Mr. Fuji, he was there at the start and it was, that's it, get out kind of thing. Go home.
Yeah.
Go home, my job. Wait till Goldfinger needs you kind of thing.
He's doing a bit of moonlighting, isn't he, on the side of being a henchman for Goldfinger.
When I was a kid, I'd always be like, no, don't let Jimmy Hart throw his megaphone in there. I really don't want it to be used as a weapon. Whereas now, it's the first thing I think of. It's like, you just immediately use the megaphone as a weapon.
Yeah. Use what you got, man. That's it. The megaphone's a weapon now.
As soon as I saw that megaphone, like him got in the ring and it was lying there, I was like, that's being used. There's absolutely no way it was not being used.
Yeah.
Oh, the Funk Brothers won. That's a shocking turn of events. It's not a shocking turn of events. The island has two versions, celebrity and civilian. Both are great. One of the best people in celeb was Eric Roberts. He was a lazy, selfish bastard and everyone despised him. But they came round in the end because they realised, fuck it, it's Eric Roberts.
Eric Roberts, I mean, to be fair to him, he's a decent actor, isn't he? But yeah, I suppose he does. I think that's the kind of vibe he sort of gives. I mean, when I've seen him in interviews and stuff, that is like the vibe he gives.
I know all actors are basically humans for hire, but he is literally like, if you got a straight to DVD movie and you want someone to show up for long enough that you can put their name on the box of DVD, pay Eric Roberts and he'll do anything.
Yeah. He's been in a lot of bad action movies.
I'm pretty sure he was in the Expendables at one point.
Probably was.
Obviously, Wilson the Ball from Castaway would have been more use than Eric Roberts.
Yeah, probably would have. I can imagine that.
I imagine most humans, Sam, Rosie, Ian, Pincushion, Jose, Beatsgunner. I imagine most people, and obviously Andy Herbert's presumably listening to this as well, because of course he's waiting for a reason to bring up Emma Roberts. It's what I imagine people were basically being nice to Eric Roberts so he can meet his daughter. Or his granddaughter. Is Emma Roberts his granddaughter? Or
I can't remember.
His niece. Anyway. Someone correct me.
Eric Roberts has been in a lot of B movie action movies. Anyway, B actions.
He was in the Human Centipede, the third movie.
Yeah.
His daughter Julia's niece. Fair enough.
Oh, they're putting the case together.
Yep, and they've never quite got this down on these early pay-per-views where basically like, let's go to Elvira and let's pretend to talk strategy for the cage match.
Yeah, let's give Elvira a minute to tell us some wrestling strategies.
Ian Pincushion, and this is why we love him. Well, I don't know who Emma Roberts is. Actress. More fair to call her a bit of a scream queen.
Yeah.
Eric Roberts peaked during Best in the Best. And That and his sister was a goddess.
We're the Millers is a pretty funny movie. That's Jennifer Aniston, isn't it? And Jason Sudeikis from Ted Lasso.
That's a very memeable movie. The amount of, like, when that boy Raw Porter stood there going, "You got paid."
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a funny movie. Quite a funny movie, that one.
Ian said, "I realise that she's an actress." Oh no, we're getting some context. Why is King Kong Bundy the #1 contender? Well, this is why, because he absolutely battered Hulk Hogan.
Right.
Which is obviously the biggest main thing you can get across is basically the formula of the WWF in the 80s and early 90s. Basically, who is the biggest fucker we have on the roster? Make the audience believe that Hulk Hogan might die. Got a spider bite on his balls, and Chris Nix, welcome of course, with "We're the Millers" kissing scene. Never laughed so much in my life. I've never seen that movie. I feel like I have, because I've seen loads of memes from it, but I've never actually sat and watched it. But as we've discovered, there's nothing I won't watch unless it's by Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. We can hardly avoid him nowadays.
Exactly. Oh, Don Muraco is also ganging up on Hulk Hogan. This seems a bit unfair. She still is a goddess, Jose. And the words of Rosie, "Chris, how are you, hun?" Oh, we've got Hogan in the gym, along with Hillbilly Jim. We're the Millers is very funny. And Pincushion wants to know what films might he know her from. I know her from, she's probably in one Scream movies, one more recent one. But I believe she was in American Horror Story. Oh, Rosie to type that, to be fair. American Horror Story. She was in quite a few of those seasons.
I've never watched American Horror Story. I've never really got round to it.
It's very good. Like, I wouldn't dissuade anyone from watching it. I'm going to Google Roberts. It'll show my age. She's 34 years old. Oh yeah, Eric Roberts is her dad. She's in a show called Scream Queens, and she's in a movie called Wild Child, and Nerve is the film that she's in, and she was in something called Aquamarine, and also what I'm guessing is a Netflix Christmas movie called Holiday.
Oh, that's right up Rosie's alley. That is right up Rosie's alley. A Netflix Christmas movie.
Hulk Hogan is in the gym preparing.
Christmas romantic comedy.
Never seen them. She is Rosie, and BX and Paul is shite. Hogan has now got a big dumbbell wrapped around his neck via a chain, and he's doing his exercises, and you definitely need your vitamins to do this.
Definitely need your vitamins called steroids.
You need vitamins that are prescribed by a doctor that's definitely going to be on a trial with some sort within the next few years. Ian said, "I've seen none of those. Saw Bad Guys 2, cracking film. I only like good romantic comedies or romance movies," says Rosie. And she's okay, Ian. How much coke is Hogan on right in this very moment? Obviously none, really, because he's dead. But, sorry.
He looks buzzed.
Excuse me. Bless me. Sorry.
Here's the human thumb.
King Kong Bundy looking like a condom.
He's a fucking human thumb, he is. And here's, what's his name, Bobby the Brain Hernan, who's got fractured vertebrae in his neck and actually needs surgery while he's doing this.
Just to make sure I'm a man who tells it like it is. But it probably would have been a lot better had you told it like it was and not told Hogan that you wanted to make a union. Ian with the opinion of Hogan looked like he was stifling a laugh. Absolutely. And one of Rosie's very famous Hogan facts: Hulk Hogan has never taken coke or even seen coke before. And when Rosie says it, you can 100% believe it definitely is true. Because she is the Hogan fact expert. Factspert.
A fact-spurt.
Bobby Heenan doing his best. My back is absolutely fucking killing me, face. Before this starts, though, I'm 100%. I'm ready to give the MVP for the week award to Susan St. James, because I've never said her name so much in my entire fucking life.
Yeah, she's popped up again out of nowhere in this.
I can't believe they're making more of my big fat Greek weddings after one is a trophy. Anything
They just remake anything at this point, though. That's it. That's what they're doing. It's just remakes.
Oh, you never guess who's going to pop up on screen. It's almost, I feel like, like you say the boogeyman's name 3 times into the mirror. If you say Susan St. James's name 3 times, she fucking pops up on screen.
She does. She's all over this.
Vince McMahon looks like he's getting very, like, he's leaning into her a bit, like he's definitely going to ask her if she's a swinger.
He wants her in that cage, really.
Hogan had an unknown addiction. He liked bashing black chicks. That's quite a take bit, kind of. And if brother. He did, he definitely didn't like videotaping it. Hulk Hogan was the first person to convert cocoa beans into cocaine. He must have been. Rosie was referring to the beverage coke. My favourite Bill Murray movie is Kingpin, personally. Even though
Kingpin is very good, I would say, for Bill Murray. I would say, off the top of my head, really enjoyable Bill Murray movies for me: Ghostbusters. It's going to be Lost in Translation. It's going to be Groundhog Day. Those 3 movies for sure. Yeah, I think he was very good in Scrooged as well, the Christmas movie. I thought I like that movie. Yeah, he's pretty special.
Ring announcer. Holy shit, I just realised the ring announcer, before he hands it over to the celebrity, it's actually Lee Marshall, who you may or may not recognise as the voice of Tony the Tiger.
Oh.
They're great.
They're great. Is Tommy Lasorda the legendary baseball coach of the LA Dodgers?
Yep, who people may or may not know from Tommy Lasorda Baseball on the Nintendo.
Yep. What a game that was.
1 and 2 were good, but Christ on a Bike, number 3 was trash. What franchise are you referring to, Chris, out of interest? Coco?
I just saw Rosie mentions What About Bob? That was a very, very good, very funny movie with Richard Dreyfuss. Richard Dreyfuss. Yeah, good movie that.
I've got Home Alone 3 on VHS in 1999. I don't know why I'm admitting that out loud, but I did. And I remember seeing a very young Scarlett Johansson and thinking, we'll follow her career with interest.
She piqued your interest, did she?
She was a very solid citizen, and presumably she was almost certainly underage, but I was also underage, so it's allowed.
Yeah, you're right. You were contemporary.
Yeah. Ghostbusters and Kingpin from It's Gunner. And Annie Herbert with Rosie was in Kingpin.
Yeah, she was the landlord.
You know, the landlord in Kingpin is played by Ling Shay of Insidious.
Yeah.
But her actual bigger claim to fame is not that she's an actress, because she is, but her brother is Bob Shay, the man that basically is the reason that Freddy Krueger exists. Because he was the president of New Line Cinema.
Oh, yeah.
So her brother is why Freddy Krueger was basically absolutely milked to death.
Yeah. Cool.
What about Bob from Rosie? What about Bob?
Yeah, a good movie with Richard Dreyfuss.
Oh, shit, yes. Scrooged. I was. And Annie Amy Sheep, did you get through tonight? Hate to see that in the cinema. Never been so... Kingpin, I love Kingpin. Like, it's fantastic. It's a great piece of business.
It is.
Did you have the Adam Sandler VHS box set? I personally don't, but I can imagine.
I had quite a few of his movies when I was a lot younger. I had all his first movies, you know, like Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, those movies.
That is coming. King Kong Bundy being led to the ring by Bobby the Brain. I need surgery, Heenan.
Yep. St. Vincent is very good. Yeah, I mean, Bill Murray can play. Bill Murray is so versatile with his acting. He can play serious roles really well, and he can be, he can be comedic as well. Very, very good at being comedic. Obviously, that's his background, isn't it, from comedy? But yeah, I mean, St. Vincent is very good, and also in Lost in Translation, where he plays a serious role as well. He's very good in that.
Annie Herbert says no sheep, Rosie, just Bonnie Blue.
Bonnie Blue. Jesus Christ, you dip it in her and you explode.
What I think King Kong Bundy should really do is call an audible and just flatten Tommy Lasorda for no reason other than it would make me laugh 40 years later.
Oh, he signed Hincapié or whatever his name is. Hincapié, yeah, from Leverkusen.
Oh, I would have called him Hinkapie.
Hinkapie. Hinkapie. Oh, is Hogan coming off the top of the cage? Oh, yeah, ripping his shirt up.
Yeah, it's WrestleMania, baby, and Hogan's here to make some money.
Yeah, because the Kivior deal was done, wasn't it? So then Berta's got it ready to go, the Hincapié deal, and that's it. All done and dusted, baby.
Is Pikowski's sister. If anyone doesn't know the reference, it's obviously because Gary can't say Pikachu. It's one of the unintentionally funniest things ever.
Yes, baby. Fucking hell, that light's really fucking up. There we go.
Here we go.
Yes, baby. Hincapié.
I do love how much time they managed to basically waste in terms of to hide the fact that we had to wait for them to put this cage up in real time.
Yep, there were the days.
I'm probably going to mention this about another 9 times before it happens, but in SummerSlam 90, I very specifically remember Gorilla Monsoon saying that they had basically managed to get themselves a new streamlined cage team. Basically, they had a streamlined team to get the cage up faster, to which I was immediately thinking, well, wouldn't having more people get the cage up faster? Why would having less people make it quicker?
Well, Vince McMahon, he doesn't want to fucking pay people, does he?
I'm sure that's the real reason.
Yeah.
Crying because she was glad it was finished.
So from this Newcastle, there's like this new. We're following loads of different news. So from this one of these Newcastle in the know guys is saying Alexander Isak trained with the Newcastle squad today. It looks like he's made his apology to the team, and he's travelling with the squad to Leeds.
I'd prefer it if he didn't.
Yeah, he's going to start. Apparently, he's going to start for Newcastle tomorrow. Let's see if that's true. Let's see if that's true.
Ishak's situation is wild.
It is. It's bonkers.
Wild is Beers Gunners saying that Newcastle are moving for Visa. You wouldn't want him in your team. This is what I find massively amazing, that there are Newcastle fans that want Visa in their team, despite the fact that he has also essentially gone on strike.
Yeah, this is another wrong one, isn't he? But Newcastle just signed that Stuttgart striker, that Waltermard or whatever his name is. I forget his name now. But he's a big lad, and he's like 6'4" or 5 or something. 6'5", I think. And yeah, he scored quite a few goals for Stuttgart. He's not like prolific, but they've obviously got him as like a solution to like bolster up front.
Have someone to put up front, I imagine.
Because they only had Anthony Gordon up front, didn't they? I mean, he's not really a striker, is he?
Well, they did until he got himself sent off.
Oh, of course, he was in my FPL team as well, wasn't he, the little cunt? Fucking hell.
King Kong Bundy is trying to leave the cage.
Is it too late to change the FPL team?
No, I think it will start tomorrow at midday, won't it? Whenever the first game of the weekend
I've got to change my FPL team. I forgot all about that. Oh, I got 74 points from this last one. And that's despite Gordon getting -2, the fucking cunt.
17 in 33, according to Mr. Herbert, which is presumably some fact that is probably true. Who's top of the league, Sam? Why am I suspecting that Herbert has managed to fluke his way to the top of the league?
Which league is that? Is that my one, or which one's that? Oh, he's top of my one, of course, yeah. I got more points than you this game week, though, you slag. I got more points than you this game week. I'm coming for you, boy. I'm coming for you. Let's see. I had some West Ham. I had a couple of West Ham players in my squad. I need to fucking get rid of them. Jesus Christ, West Ham are atrocious.
Mr. Herbert has got some fighting talk for you. Bring it.
Let's see. I can make one transfer.
I'm going to copy Anthony's team. He seems to do well.
I'm going to get rid of Bowen. Fucking cunt, Bowen. What do I get rid of?
I mean, Hogan is really going for it. Like, to be fair, the crowd are really loving this because it's Hogan.
They're putting on a good show, aren't they? Let's see,
I do believe I've just seen Bobby Heenan slide the razor blade over to Bundy. Yep, imagine my shock that Bundy has reared his head and he's bleeding. Sam, will you send me a screenshot of your team? Is a request from Rosie. And Annie Herbert has followed up with, yes, Rosie, you'll finish.
What's it funny? What's he laughing about that for?
I can't possibly speak to that. Just for the record, there is 7 minutes of the show left. So can Hogan retain? Probably. Because she wants to copy yours and get more points. He does look like a bleeding thumb right now.
He's just a huge thumb with a bit of blood on it. Always. He picked him up and he fell over, Hulk Hogan.
Oh, they're doing the old, can he lift him? Can he body slam him? Of course he can't. Because there's more than 5 minutes left. Rosie says, Lassie's a no that knows you are used to finishing second. Hogan is doing the classic cheating, of course, because he is he's choking Bundy with something. I think it's his weightlifting bandage or whatever. The winner gets £100 from Sam's League, apparently. Does that mean that you'll be getting £100, Mr. Herbert? Excuse me. Oh my God, Bundy just caught him with a massive big splash. Outrageous. You want to send your teams over.
Right, got my team set up now. I'll do a screenshot of the team then and put it in the chat for the one that got 74 points. Let's have a look. I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the fucking chat.
For some reason, Elvira just said, it's making me hungry. Oh, well, he did lift him. Pincushion with about the blood. What about the blood, Mr. Ian?
Let's see. What have I got here? Yeah, there we go.
Why is Rashford still on the list of available players? I imagine there are people that picked him.
This cage match is pretty. You can imagine it's. I mean, it was the first time they do this proper, I suppose, isn't it? And like a main thing on pay-per-view.
They used to do the cage matches all the time before this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But yeah, they actually changed the cage to the blue bars because it was better for TV. But Bobby Heenan is now basically about to show you what a trooper he actually is, to be fair to him. Bobby is basically, yeah. Oh, Ian's right. That's what was making Elvira hungry, because of the blood. It makes sense, actually.
Oh, she's a vampire, isn't she?
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Thank you,
Very
Ian.
good. Very good. Very good.
And Hulk Hogan is just absolutely battering Bobby Heenan.
Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. The guy's got broken vertebrae.
And Hogan's like, yep, just going to throw him into the cage. Jesse Ventura is proclaiming this is horrible, Alfred Hayes. And he falls out right onto, oh my God. Tommy Lasorda looks thrilled.
He's very thrilled.
He's like, now can I get a new licensing deal from Nintendo? So Hulk Hogan retained the championship.
Doing his showboating.
Hogan must pose.
The thumb's got a bit of blood on it.
So next time we convene, who will Hulk Hogan's challenger be?
WrestleMania 3.
From what you've seen, who do you think would actually be the best primed? Who could they put against Hogan?
Well, if we're talking like the guy who looks best at the moment, it'd be Macho Man, wouldn't it?
That's a fair point. But
it's not going to be him, is it? I don't know. Fucking hell, is it going to be Steamboat or something?
They do that. They do Savage and Hogan. But, for example, next time we convene, it will be Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant.
Ah, yes. That's the one. Yes.
In literally the peak of the WWF in the 80s, to be fair.
Yeah, that's when Hulk Hogan manages to pick him up, isn't it? Pick him up and slam him.
Yeah. And then we get the birth of a million lies about how he slammed him, and then 10 days later he died and things like
that. Did he really die 10 days later after that?
No. Andre died in 1993.
Oh right, yeah, I was thinking that didn't happen, did it?
No, it's an obvious lie.
Yeah.
Hogan also claimed that he basically tore his back so bad there was a hole in it from that body slam, and it's like, you lying fuck. Vince McMahon's back.
Yep, milking every little bit he can. Milking it, that's it.
I'm sitting there going, I'm going to make you watch every second of Susan St. James as possible.
That's it. It's done now. Well, that was entertaining. I mean, I must say, I really like the. I really like what's his face, Adonis. The way he was really like the way he could sell all the stuff that was going on. I thought he was quite entertaining. Obviously, it was fun watching Randy Savage. Randy Savage is obviously top quality at this level. He looked really good. Yeah, I thought he did well. But the cage match was really good. Yeah, I enjoyed the cage match, the main event. That was cool. Yeah, I mean, it's good, entertaining stuff. It's really good to go through it all. I mean, it's all the stuff I missed when I was a kid, when I was a little nipper.
They are there to see Hogan. We're still in the point where people are there to watch Hogan. Everything else is window dressing to basically justify paying to see Hogan. But to be fair, they do eventually, like you say, they start padding it out a bit. Like basically, like what can we get Savage doing? What can we get Piper doing? Jake the Snake is here. Adorable Adrian Adonis.
I suppose I suppose they start narrowing it down a little bit to like the best ones, like the biggest stars kind of thing, and not bringing in all the fucking hillbilly hickster fucking mob.
One thing you will learn: Vince McMahon loves employing hillbillies.
Yeah, I've seen a few of them now.
he will love having a hillbilly type character because deep down he is really a hillbilly.
I mean it's part of their law, isn't it? It's part of their, it's part of their thing, isn't it?
Well, he would never admit it, but obviously he hates them because he's one of them. Because he's from like North Carolina or whatever, but because he hates Southerners essentially. But he would never admit it. But he would always like put them in shitty situations and such. But then again, you get Adrian Adonis.
Yeah, exactly.
So next week, not next week, let's say next time we're here, sorry, presumptuous of me, we'll be getting arguably the first ever WrestleMania classic of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus the Macho Man Randy Savage. It's fucking sensational.
That'd be good, yeah.
I think Herbert even referenced it last week, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to get Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan, and I think Roddy Piper's on it at some point. But I think Alice Cooper turns up. Anyway.
Be a good show. Looking forward to it. Yeah, we'll probably aim for probably next Friday again. Probably should be able to do that.
I think Friday's the best.
Yeah, I think Friday's a bit better because I don't mind going a bit late then and stuff. You know what I mean? It's all right. You know.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem at all. So I want to thank you for your time. Oh, before I do all that, Sam. So I get the feeling your MVP is Adrian Adonis.
I mean, I liked the way he was very entertaining. But I mean, for me, the standout, obviously, apart from Hulk Hogan, you can just tell he's the big star. But apart from Hulk Hogan, I thought Adonis was really good. The way he threw himself about and that he was really entertaining. He did some really good, it was really good. Some of the good moves he did. But it's Macho Man obviously is the star for me. I mean, you could just tell how. You can tell why he rises so quickly because, I mean, he came in at WrestleMania 1 and, you can just tell he's one of the best. He's the best guy there, really, apart from Hogan, I suppose. Him, Roddy Piper, they're the best guys apart from Ricky the Steamboat. They are obviously, from what I've seen so far, they're the best guys apart from Hogan. Yeah, no, I thought so. For me, the MVP, apart from Hogan, it's got to be between Adonis and Savage, I would say, yeah.
So, personally, I enjoyed the Battle Royal because I had most fun talking about it because there's
good entertainment.
William Perry was good value, to be fair to him. I want to give a special mention to Susan St. James, who we're never going to see again, but fucking fantastic. I never realised, Sam, how much she's all over that show like a fucking rash.
She's in it all the time, yeah. She's there right there next to Vince McMahon, isn't she? So, yeah.
And Vince is getting closer with each time they put the camera on. You can see Vince's nose creeping.
His chair, he's moving up, he's leaning over a bit more and more, isn't he? Yeah.
He was getting the confidence to ask her if her and her husband like to share. But yeah, that being said, I genuinely enjoy this. I'd say with this convening on a Friday.
Good fun. It's good fun.
Make sure let people know it's happening, and we'll still answer all your questions in chat. For example, what movies has Sandra Bullock been in? What's
Bill Murray's best movie?
And imagine what else kind of nonsense can be thought up in that chat.
Could be a new tag team partnership called the Ejaculators.
Exactly.
With CM Spunk.
Speaking of the Ejaculators, Pincushion, what did you make of it? Because I know you've actually watched it, so you have insight. Who would you have said is your standout MVP of it? But again, personally, I thought Savage is obviously of such high quality compared to everyone else. I mean, arguably, Savage is better than Hogan.
I mean, he's right up there, isn't he? In terms of he can tell what he knows what he's doing. Yeah.
We get who am I thinking of? Tito Santana was there. I mean, he's always there. He's like a rash you can't get rid of. But other than that, I had a lot of fun doing it.
Good fun.
We'll be back next week by the sounds of it. and it'll be WrestleMania 3, and I can't beyond that. I can't imagine what else it'll be, but it's probably a very similar timing. Every has 4 minutes, so WrestleMania 3 from the I think it's the Pontiac Silverdome. It's just a great one, the greatest visuals you'll ever see in wrestling, because they made this stadium. You'd think there was 200,000 people in there.
I did a good job with it, yeah.
So obviously, we go with the. So we'll say goodbye for a couple of years to Los Angeles Sports Memorial Sports Arena. We'll say goodbye for about 5 minutes to the Rosemont Horizon, because we always fuck in there. And Nassau Veterans Coliseum Memorial, whatever it's called. See you later. But for us, Sam, say goodbye to your audience.
Goodbye, everyone. Great having you on board. It's been good fun. Enjoy the chat with you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a good weekend.
Have a good night, everyone. Take care. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's fine. I was done, mate.
Problem. So thank you. Take care, and have a good week.